Let's see. It says we're live now. Um, First of all, other than the annoying sun in my face, and the lack of being able to see the screen very well, this is the most prepared I've ever been for a live fly. Actually, I got plenty of packs out here, and ready to welcome in anybody else that wants to fly. We have Mr. Bob Drone Days, and one of his birds that he sent to me will be flying today.
Brad's here.
Have them all. Hey, Max Air, how are you, brother? So I have them all set to the same frequency, so hopefully the Sky Droid will not give me any issues today. And what were you going to say, Mr. Bob?
Brad's here too. Patriot RC.
So, I mean,
He was here then.
it's a beautiful day out here. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I meant to check you. Right now, it doesn't feel breezy at all. But you know what happens as soon as you plug in a battery, here it comes.
Mike's here, and so's Paul.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, Polly.
Mini doesn't work on the Sky Droid.
Yeah, see, Mike, but you can, can't you make it work from your phone, because you kind of see it off the phone? I mean, I've seen people live fly with the Mini. You just have to be able to be on SkyDroid. That'd be cool as shit if you could do that.
I think Mike tried and came close once. I couldn't get it to work.
With what?
My phone.
I don't mean you would join. Okay. Well, he's talking about the Mavic Mini too, though. I'm not talking about.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm saying he could, like, it seems to me like he could join a StreamYard chat with his phone that's hooked to the Mavic Mini and stream that live.
Yeah, maybe.
Hi, SJM. Yeah, you might have. I was pretty sure I'd seen people do it, and I thought they used StreamYard to pull that off. Hey, look at who we have here. Rhaegar, how are you, brother?
Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen him. You got your Sky Droid yet?
No audio, brother. We see you. Good picture. Just can't hear you.
I wonder if he can hear us.
Yeah, he's nodding his head yes, so he can hear us.
All right.
Hoorah, Carlos.
You know, that makes me want to ask again. Those people that read lips that can't hear, what do they do now when people wear masks?
Yeah, that's a good question, Bob.
Test.
There we go. We hear you now, brother.
Okay.
Hi, Dulcie.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, I got to turn off just a sec. And I got to pop the chat out. I got to minimize that.
Bicycle lady just walked by.
Okay, and then I got to... Yeah. No. I still screwed up just a second.
Yeah, he's still coming through 5x5, man. It's sounding good. There's no.
There we go. I'm just going to do this. There, now I can see the chat and I can see you guys. And I'm not delayed anymore because I've got StreamYard up. There we go. Good to go.
Cool beans, man.
Yeah.
So what do you got on deck today?
I got batteries. I just got the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. I got another. Actually, there's not much going on. The girls are out. Ruby's at her one friend's down the street, and Ainsley is at the skate park. Yeah. Darcy's here just chilling.
As in ice skating?
Roller skating.
Okay, so there's no ice where you're at there now?
No. Oh, no. No snow. No nothing. No, it's cold today. It's like 8 degrees Celsius, so like 47, 46, something like that.
Heat wave for you guys.
That's the winter. That's the winter. It's finally stopped raining. It rains here in the winter. Like that's winter time. Rain. January is like a whole month of just like wind and sideways rain.
That sucks. Sideways
Okay.
rain always sucks.
Oh yeah, so you can't fly. I can't fly at all really during January. Yeah, December, January. Those are pretty bad months. But then it starts to warm up again. It's gonna be like it's the end of this month, like 15 degrees every day by the end of this month.
Wow.
So
That's pretty good.
that's like 68, I think, something like that.
Yeah, 68 ain't bad. Well, I mean, for you. I mean, for me,
I like it. That's
find
T-shaped.
I can find myself feeling chilly at 68 if the wind's blowing. I got bare arms, but it's beautiful out here today.
Yeah, right on. It looks sunny, man.
It is that.
Is it warm?
72 maybe.
Yeah, decent. That's perfect.
72 up. The wind's blowing a little bit, but hey, what
Perfect.
the hell?
Are you
It'll
getting
get
excited for the? Are you getting stoked for the get together, the March 20th thing?
I'm not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it?
Nah.
Carlos is going. Bob, are you going?
Yeah.
No, bummer. Well, hopefully we get some video from
Carlos
those guys.
is going, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta say hi to chat. Who's in chat? Hi, Mike. Why isn't Mike on here?
You got SJM Drones and Media, Mr. Mike Night Train, who said hello to you, by the way.
Yep.
Carlos is in here, in the
Oh,
chat, that is.
Carlos wants you to fly.
And then there's Michael Blade. Sorry, Michael.
It's just a live
Hello,
flyer.
Michael Blade.
Yeah, who's gonna fly? I got way more time for daylight, so because you guys are east, right?
I'm pretty much ready.
Yeah, go for it.
And I can't really do much because it's pretty windy outside.
Is the snow starting to go, or is it still pretty
Yeah,
cold?
we had like 2 or 3 days of warmer weather. We're 50
Nice.
something here, and everybody's walking around in t-shirts.
Nice. Right on. Yeah, I heard that Ontario, back where we're from too, it got a heat wave too. They warmed up for a few
For
days.
like 3 days, yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. I mean, spring's on the way.
Today we're back down to like 31 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That won't last much longer though.
No, a couple more weeks.
Out and about on the farm, eh? Night Train, right on. 90 bags of soil is what Night Train's saying to be
What
bought.
do you need that for?
Hey, Rat.
That's a lot of dirt. Plant a lot of tomatoes.
I don't think the tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't think the tomatoes either.
Rats.
Hey, Rat.
Hello, Rat.
Oh, there we go. Make your screen big, Ed.
I thought I did.
I keep an eye on my neighbor's flag, but it's still like flying out sideways.
Straight
So
out, yeah.
he forgot to make it big.
He did.
Did
I
I?
told him.
We'll
I
keep
told
flying
him. He
now.
scrubbed it. Nice save. Yeah, nice dives. Dive turns.
Ooh,
Teabag.
a little wobbly.
I haven't flown this bird in forever.
The Lunatic. What is the Lunatic? Is the Tiny Hawk?
Mobula 6.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Down. Landed.
I'll be back.
That's the one that's hard to find.
I made it. Well, if it wasn't for the spinning the motors, I would never. And plus, I forgot already.
Yeah, there's lots of popcorn too.
Oh, maybe you come from on this chair.
I know.
You finally got your Sky Droid, right, Rigger? Mark?
I did. I'm good to go. Let me double check that it's all hunky dory. Just a sec.
Because you were waiting like, what, 2 weeks for it?
Yeah, there it is. I was, yeah, Get FPV. It takes, it's funny. I ordered from Get FPV. They get it from Sarasota, Florida to to Portland or whatever, and it gets there in like 3 days, and then like literally to cross the border is only like it's a 40-minute ferry ride and a 40-minute car ride, and I can be in Washington State, or no, Oregon. I can be in Oregon, and it takes like after it hits the border, Canada Post slows it down so much. It took all that extra time. It took like 11 extra days to get to me from there.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Canada Post is the worst.
That sucks.
Yeah. So we just order and kind of pray. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that was close.
Well, I was trying to do a split out. The battery was done anyway, so.
Yeah.
John Coopy's here, by the way, Ed.
Oh, I got to keep an eye on the chat. Hi, John. Hang on. I'm going to grab some of my gear, too. Just a sec. I'll be right back. My gear's just over on the table. Beep, beep. Oh, yeah, I should show you guys my loot. Let's bring this over there.
In my bag in there.
He's got it.
Loot. I got loot.
Mhm.
Receiver. Flight controller. New mini cam, regular size full size cam, and then some new motors. I got ESCs. I got old individual ESCs, and then I got a frame and a VTX on the way from Get FPV. So I got a new 5-inch build.
I was gonna say that camera looks kind of big.
Yeah. I'm going to build another 5-inch. A real AC Angel frame is the one I'm going to use. So it's a lighter weight frame. I'm going to use this one for racing. I was going to try and rebuild an old frame I had, but it's a GT250 by Diatone, and the bolt hole patterns are proprietary. They don't match standard bolt holes. So I looked at that. Thought I was all good to go, and then and that didn't work out. So I just ordered another frame. I ordered that from Vancouver. That takes now Vancouver, it gets here in 2 days somehow. If I order from Vancouver, which is also where the border station is. I don't get it.
Carlos, I did remind him, and so did Rager the first time, and he still forgot to make his screen big.
Oh, make your screen, Ed, man.
I'm not flying yet. I'll do that.
Excuses.
Ed, I tell you, John Coopy's here. Maybe you can get him to fly.
I did put the link in Live Flyers.
Yeah, well, we know that, Carlos.
I can only imagine what Carlos is saying.
Nice. I just read what Carlos is saying.
I know how that prick is.
It's not so screen. Okay, here we go.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, this is an old charge battery.
Well, I mean, that was kind of like a split S, wasn't it?
What it was
That's what
supposed
it
to
was.
be.
What's up, man? Joe Brooks.
Hello, John.
Oh, you even moved the car into the driveway for me, didn't you? So
I
I can do
sure
some
Look at
did.
that land.
driveway rips.
I did.
Ooh, that one was dead. Is it puffy?
Yeah, it was.
I bet it's puffy.
Yeah, you were ripping on your last video there, Rigger.
I got new batteries.
That helps, don't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It felt like it came to life on me again. I was like, oh, so that's these guys. I got those GMBs. I think I bought all the ones from SN because they went out of stock. Because my old ones are puffed up because I abused them. I've still got them charging though. I'm gonna continue to abuse them until maybe they catch fire or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll put a needle through them
Mitch is
again. Yeah, where's Carlos? Why is he not on here? Are you not flying, Carlos?
Unless he's driving, I don't know. Mitch is here though.
Oh,
He was
Oh,
at
hey, Mitch.
Carlos. He was there with him and Drone Bum were flying around his mom's house.
Going in the one window, out the back door.
Yeah.
that's Rigger. Yeah, that's me. Good to see you. Face of the name. Is it really? I don't know. Yeah, you got a mug like a mackerel.
I don't know what
Yeah,
that
where's
looks
Mitch's
like.
link?
Do what?
Mitch wants a link.
Oh, okay. I'll get on it in a minute.
Get on it.
Clean the camera. I'm all prepped up. It's nice out too. We got this golden sunshine coming through clouds. It'll look
yeah.
cool. Maybe it'll look cool. It's analog, so it'll look like
I
it looks
think it
good.
might have been a couple videos ago, but I seen you went up a little high and far. You got a nice lake real close to you.
Oh, no,
That's the Strait of Georgia.
Oh yeah?
That's the Pacific Ocean.
That's not too far away.
Nope, it's just right over there. In fact,
As soon as
if
you
I
went up
walk,
high, I've seen it,
5
yeah.
minutes to the waterfront.
if I walk 5 minutes to the waterfront actually there's a cliff that's even closer right over here, and there's a big cliff drop off that leads right to the waterfront. But it's Strait of Georgia, the part of the Pacific that's right in between the mainland of BC and Vancouver Island.
Wow, nice.
It's cool. It's pretty neat. It's not that I want to get a long range wing, and I want
I
to
was gonna
fly.
say, you ever fly it?
Not yet. I would like to get a long range setup, and I want to do it with a wing just because they're more efficient, and go all the way across over to Nanaimo, fly over Nanaimo, and then come all the way back. I think that's doable. Most people take their boats and just zip across.
It's like 30 kilometers.
Yeah, it's like 30K. It's 30K. So with like a big helical antenna and a few things like that. He
That's
looks
what,
like
about,
a character
like
from the
18
game
miles or
SSX
something?
Tricky. Wait a minute, is that inlining? Because I actually am an inline skater. Isn't? And I aggressive inline skate. Like I used to ride ramps. I still can and all that. So if I look like SSS Tricky, right on. I'm a gum chewing freak, man. I told you.
Gotta be a player to hang out with Bob and Ed. That's you.
Oh, Ed's going. Is this battery got juice? Oh yeah.
Not for long, probably.
I was holding in a little bit. Oh. She's sagging.
He's got some nice sunlight there today.
Oh, Ember Lee has been
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth. Sorry.
Nice.
One of our daughter's friends has been back and forth and back and forth. We're all locked down, so.
Come on, get out of there!
Oh,
Oh, almost
Oh.
had it.
I had it for a minute.
Mm. Oh,
famous stories.
Hello, Eric.
Oh, I'm cold. I need where's my sweater?
yeah.
Hey, Daddy. Daddy doesn't want me to hit his truck.
Don't hit my truck.
Hi, Mitch.
Mitch.
Is that me making that echo?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. Oh,
Hey, Eric. Already I have to take a walk, Mitch. I'll be back.
yeah. Turn me. I'm gonna mute myself.
Just a sec. It's over here. Oh, and I gotta check these too. We got more packs charging.
Yeah, more packs.
Yeah, I got more packs charging too. Almost.
Okay, is that better?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hi guys, how you doing? Bob, how are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. Adam, you doing good?
Mark.
Mark, sorry.
I know it's been a while
It's like-
since we've seen him.
Adam?
It is, yeah. Mark, who's
Yeah, no,
Adam?
I'm good,
Adam,
I'm good.
who am I confusing you with?
I don't know. Adam RC?
I don't know. You bearded FPV guys with the stocking caps all look the same to me, you know. Oh man, you know, here you got that gorgeous head and you're not showing it off. Jesus.
Oh, I do
That was
shave
wrong.
it.
There you go. That was
Oh,
wrong
yeah,
with you.
no,
Now you look like
Actually, it's
me.
long. It's long right now. I'm a hippie right now.
Yeah,
gotta
you
hit
look
Yeah, we
like
got the
me,
same
man.
dude.
Don't be ashamed of it.
It's cold. It's cold. You live in Palm Beach. It's cold, man.
Yeah, it's warm. It's hot down here today. Jesus.
How do you deal with the sun? Seriously, that's actually almost that is pretty a serious question. How do you deal with the sun? Because I burn my head like crazy.
Well, I always wear a hat outside.
Out in the summer,
and
yeah.
if I'm going to be out in the sun for any length of time, I always kind of put sunscreen on my face. But
Fair enough.
didn't stop me from getting melanoma on my nose, though. Skin cancer.
Ah,
Dealt with that about 6-7 years ago.
did you? That's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sunscreen. My dad was.
did you have to go through? What did you have to go through? What they put you on?
Well, they got it in time. I mean, I caught it early, but they still had to they had to cut like a nickel size chunk out of my nose, and they cut a piece of skin off my shoulder and grafted it on my nose. And
yeah,
so
that
I'm like,
felt great. I bet. Skin
you know,
graft.
I had the pictures of me with this huge bandage on my nose. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, it was miserable. I don't recommend it to anybody. But I did
No.
have to. I still go back. For a while there, it was every 3 months. Now I still go to dermatologists every 6 months just to make sure that none of it is.
Right on.
But it's been 6-7 years now, and so I
Sweet.
figure I'm over that.
You may be free and clear.
Yeah, until but it doesn't mean I won't get another one. So I keep on top of it.
Yep. Yep. Good plan.
I mean, with all the shit that can kill you in this world, it would be an awful
Yeah, right.
insult to have to go out because you had a mole. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, what would you? I wouldn't want that on my tombstone. I'd rather like crashed into mountainside at high speed or something like that.
Exactly.
Not died by mole. Yeah.
Evil, be like evil. It would be like Evil Knievel,
Yeah. Right.
dying from skin cancer or something like that.
Hemorrhaged from a sprained ankle
Yeah.
to death. Oh, are we? What's going on, Ed? Oh, we're at.
And how you doing, Ed? You doing all right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here.
There you go.
I was out flying a little bit.
Your hat guy.
Was out flying a little bit this morning, and
You should have those big Canadian tubes on.
There you go.
This one.
then it got windy as hell. But it seems to have calmed down a little bit now.
It's starting to weigh down a little bit too.
Here, I'll trade you. One.
Sure. Okay. Here, we'll do this one. This one's even better.
That one's better.
Our secret, yeah. Mitch taken out by a beauty mark, yeah.
They're a good Canadian boy.
That's pretty
yeah.
pretty. At least he didn't have a Dave, Eric.
And then Carlos says, if they put those two bald heads together, they can make an ass out of themselves. Yeah,
That's cheeky, Carlos. Cheeky.
yeah, that is Carlos. Yeah.
Come on.
You know, I'm going to have like 3.5 or 4 full days to do nothing but insult Carlos down here in Florida.
Yeah, no doubt.
There.
You got to put a good zinger together in video form and make
we're
sure
gonna
you got to post that.
we're gonna definitely. Did you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that? Did you see the video I posted yesterday of the
Yeah, the
site?
spots
of the site?
The spots look awesome. They look great.
Well, the park,
every-
that park
every
is where I fly all the time.
Yeah,
But that spot out there on the causeway, whether it's with the crowd of people that's going to be around, whether it's really going to be a good spot for these guys that really want to rip FPV, I don't think so.
Maybe
I think
not.
it'll
It
be
looks a little small for that.
yeah, and it'll be it would be a little. What I don't want is I don't want people getting scared with
Yeah.
something
Why not?
whizzing, some 5-incher whizzing by their head at 80 miles an hour.
No.
So,
Yeah. You got to stay away. Always. I always do too. I stay away.
yeah,
I
but
even
the,
cut huge sections out of the field if I see people. Darce comes with me usually, and she's like, "Hey, there's somebody over there." Okay.
yeah, you got to stay away from the people, and
Yeah.
of course the causeway it's going to be all cars. You can't be flying out. So most of the flying is going to be out over the water.
Out in the water.
It's not
That'd
really a
be-
great FPV. But that's why we're going to
like
do that
power
thing.
loop starting out a power loop low on the water, and then coming up and then coming out low of the power loop right over the water too, because it just
Under the bridge, power loop into bridge.
no straight water. Come as low when you come out of the power loop. Come as low to that water as you possibly can, and the exit of the power loop looks neat too.
Oh,
I
I'll
would wind up splashing into the water myself.
yeah, me too. I'm afraid that's we'd all be swimming for drones.
That's why if you do it successfully, it's cool.
Oh, John Coopy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Who else is in here? Jody's in here.
Wow, that
SJM
battery
Drones
life,
and
SJM.
Media. How you? Another bald-headed guy. Well, damn. All right.
Well,
All right. Eric is here. How you doing? Who else did I miss?
Both
Carlos. Where's
Awesome.
Carlos?
awesome.
Mr. JRC's. How come
Ooh,
Carlos? is
what happened there?
His battery went right
Yeah.
off the bat.
Ooh, just in time.
Time for some new batteries.
They have a very old charge on them, Mitch. I'm surprised they're even working.
What size are on those? Are those like 300 milliamp?
Yes, they are 300.
Yeah.
And they were charged. I have no idea. It's been a while. I haven't flown this puppy in forever.
Yeah, that'll do it. I've done that to my batteries too. Let them sit for a little too long, and then they start to lose their ability
Well, I
to
mean,
charge and stuff.
I didn't recharge them. I like to fly them on down. Some
Yeah,
people
sure.
say go ahead and top them off. I don't know. Something about me. I've never liked doing that. So I don't know why.
I bring the high volts usually only up to 4.3. I don't bring them up to the 4.32 or
435.
4.35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say that on the high volts, the storage charge is 4 volts on an
Is it 4?
HV 4.
Oh,
and,
really?
And on 3.85 on a regular.
Yeah.
And I made one of those a little cable that you can plug 4 of the little 1S's into, and it turns it into effectively a 4S, and plug it into a balance charger and I can take them to storage charge that way if I don't plan to use them for a while.
Beauty.
Yeah, it's great, and I went and they
Good
still puff
idea.
up, and they still puff up because all 1S batteries are pieces of shit. I'm
They
sorry.
all pretty much suck. Yeah. I like at that size, they all kind of suck. But I gotta say, these Emax 450s, these guys,
They're
I'm
better.
surprised. These
They're
have been
better.
like, I've been running these for a year.
They're
They
better.
still hold charge. They're
Yep.
not puffed at all. Brilliant.
The GNBs that I had all puffed up by like balloons.
Did they?
Yeah, but the Emax ones are still not puffed up, and they still seem they actually the 450 Emax will outfly the 650 GNB. I get more
Yeah.
time on it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I had some GNB 3S batteries that also puffed up on me, so I just don't. They're probably okay, but I just don't buy.
I've been
them.
running only GMB. The only GMB thing that I've been running is for my goggle, and that's a 3S pack, and that's just like that's a low discharge pack. So
Yeah.
these are the first GMBs I bought. I think these are the first GMBs I bought. I bought these RDQ ones, the 525.
I think they're made
ones.
by GNB. I think
Yeah,
GNB
I was
makes them
thinking
for
that they
RDQ.
might be the same. So
Yeah.
and they puffed. They puffed up
They
like
puff
crazy.
up too.
Yeah.
You know, the Ovonics that they sell on Amazon.
Yeah.
I've got, I think, 4 of those, and they have really done well so far. They haven't puffed up. The Tattoo R lines that I have
Oh.
seem to be pretty good.
I've got I run Tattoo for my larger quads, and yeah, absolutely. Tattoo batteries. I like the Fun Flies is what I've been using, the 4S Fun Flies, because I still run 4S on my 5s,
Oh, that would be
and they have been great. They have been unreal, even for low discharge uses like charging things on these little portable chargers and stuff. Awesome.
Yeah,
Flip off. Yeah, they've taken
I
a
see
beating
John
too.
Coopy. John Coopy said that he's had good luck with his GNBs, so it might just be a batch situation. You know,
Maybe.
these battery companies, they don't make their own cells. They all
No.
buy their cells from these huge Chinese, cell companies, and sometimes they might get a good batch of cells, and sometimes they might not.
Yep, totally. QA standards.
Yeah, Gold Line isn't too bad. They're pretty good. And there's another one called Gold Bat. They all try to make that sound
Yeah, I've
like
seen
try to
Gold
make those I have bigger ones that I use in my airplanes, the 6S 5000, monster, and those things.
Yeah.
They hold up pretty good.
Cool. Okay, I'll remember that. I want to build a wing eventually because I want to fly over the Strait of Georgia to
The wings are fun.
the shore and come back.
Wings are fun. Put iNav in it and
Yeah.
FPV and the one thing that the wings do that the quads you get used to the smooth flying with
Gonna
the
be a
wings
jitter.
everything's just it's always
Yeah.
bouncing around.
It'll still be cool. Hopefully, I want to put a VTX on it that'll have sound so I can hear the wind in my headphones.
Yeah, you could certainly do that. You put DJI on it and
Birdman's
you get the range.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's the only problem with the analog stuff is unless you got a special antenna set up.
Yeah, and you
how
got
these
a
guys
little
do. You run out of your video range long before
Yeah.
everything else, which is why
Well, if
iNav is nice.
I was going to do it with the ground station and a helical antenna,
Yeah.
and try it that way because I think that way I can. If Trappy can go from Hong Kong, and skirt around the edge of that peninsula up to almost mainland, I should be able to make it from here to Nanaimo. I should be.
How
able
far
to,
is
from
it?
the
How
shore.
many miles?
30 clicks. So
Wow, that's a long FPV. That's a long.
is.
But your battery is going to be your big issue on a flight that long.
yeah, and the how I like power and everything else. I would have to make it very efficient, which means I'm going to I'm going to have to fly efficiently too. To get it there and everything. I don't know. It's an idea. I haven't really looked into it
That's
too
a
much.
challenge.
yet.
That's what
I think it would be
17 miles. That's a long
It's a big
way.
flight.
But you know what? You could actually program the
Crossfire.
thing autonomously with iNav to just
With
do
iNav.
it. It would just fly away, and then you sit there, wait an hour and a half for it to maybe come back.
That might be fun too, actually.
I
It's
would
like
be
just a
trying to
way
nail
longer version of
mine, I
like
would
Craps.
think.
The RC Casino. Maybe you get your drone back. Maybe not.
Yeah, I've had a few return to home situations like that. Wondering,
Yeah.
if the thing you said. I've tried a couple of these long waypoint missions, way back in the early days with DJI with my Mavic
Yeah.
Pro, where it just went off and away it went. and
Yep.
it was going to fly a bunch of waypoints way out of sight. And you sit there, and your heart's going like,
Yeah.
and you're saying, I shouldn't have done that.
It's like the first day you let your youngest kid go play out on the street by themselves, right? And you're kind of like, oh god, are they going to be okay? Are they going to get run over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow they always manage to survive, don't
Right.
they?
Right.
Well, I tell you, I'll show you guys.
Who's here? I gotta say hi to everybody here.
Yeah, go
Hi,
ahead. I'll-
Birdman's
I'm gonna-
here. Hi, Birdman. Who else is here? RC Crazy.
I'm gonna.
Big B69. Your UAV 1S 550 are pretty good. Oh, right now.
Ed, I'm
Yes,
gonna. I told you I had an errand to run today. Remember earlier in the email?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I just got back, and I want to show you what I bought.
Oh,
Here we go.
Don't laugh too hard.
DJI FPV.
I gotta stand back. For
oh,
this.
oh, cool. Oh, hey, that's a bush plane.
Why would I laugh about that?
And it's
Look at
huge.
the size. Look at the size. This thing. If I put it on the floor,
Holy
it's that big. It has an 86-inch wingspan.
woo! Those things will do like 3D and stuff, won't they?
So
Oh, that's cool.
I couldn't. A guy was selling it, and I had to. I just. When you get old and your eyes get bad, and you still
You
like
need
to
a
fly
bigger
RC
plane.
airplanes, you want big airplanes.
Yeah, no, I get that completely, Mitch.
Yeah.
I went
So-
through my line of sight fixed wing stage. It didn't go real well.
I still enjoy it. I did it all those years, and I still enjoy it. This thing here is it's a. I bought it from a guy used. I wouldn't have bought it new because it's a $600 friggin' airplane new.
But for that's not bad for that size, is it?
Yeah.
$600.
But it's an airplane that was designed by one of the best RC pilots on the planet named Kiki Samanzini. It's designed. It looks like it's the scale model of a Cessna 170, and it looks like it fly, but it has the capability of doing everything, including all the 3D aerobatics
Yeah.
and
Wow.
They have
Yeah.
smaller versions of that plane, don't they?
Oh,
They make
yeah.
smaller versions of it. I've seen. Yeah, it's a cool plane. It's got the big bush plane
Bush-
wheels and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a tail
yeah,
dragger,
it's awesome.
tail dragger. But this thing is 86, over 7 foot wingspan.
That's cool.
And now that I have a SUV, I can haul this crap to the flying field. I couldn't do that with the cars. So guy was selling it. He just it takes up a lot of room in the house, and his wife was getting kind of antsy about it. So
Yeah.
That's how they get
Well,
sometimes.
hey, you got to jump at those. Right on. That's cool. That's
Birdman
really cool.
said
When are you gonna
hello,
put that
hello,
up?
Birdman. How you doing?
Are you going to put that up on the 20th weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully, I got to get the radio, get a receiver in it and get it all bound up and set up. And but I want to do that this week so that I can bring it out there when we're out there
Oh, that'd be
FPVing
cool. That would be really cool.
and
You gotta
and
get
fly
somebody
there.
to chase
Oh,
them.
dude,
Mitch.
I want to. Yeah, get.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt. As long as they don't hit the damn thing, it'd be fun. Be fun to have somebody chasing it around. Get some.
Well,
get some
you
good
know what
footage
they
of it.
say, Mitch.
You
Shit
should put
happens.
a.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ed. Go ahead.
What?
Sorry, I interrupted Ed. I thought he was saying
Oh,
something.
I didn't know. The lag is weird, man. It's so
It is.
easy to interrupt somebody else on StreamYard. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Luis is here. How you doing, Paduga? Good to see you.
Duga.
You should put a cube cam on the back of that tail when Carlos is chasing you.
Well, you know what I was thinking about doing? It's got a stabilization system in it that's called Aura, AURA, and the plane is made by Flex Innovations, which is they make expensive friggin' airplanes, and they also sell this thing, and I've never used this particular one. It's kind of stabilization that works in the background. It's not designed like stab mode to fly the airplane, but it does dampen out some of the bumps and the yaw shit when
that's
you're,
cool.
and you can turn it on and off. But I was thinking that this airplane would be a prime candidate for iNav and a full-blown flight controller in it, and a little FPV camera somewhere.
Do you have a head tracker?
In not in my goggles, but I've done that. You can do that with the old Mavic Pro, the first Mavic Pro, and the white goggles had head
Oh,
tracking.
that has head tracking. Oh, cool.
Yeah, and you turn it on, and then you can just kind of look around, and it works the camera
That's cool.
gimbal. Yeah,
Okay, that's neat. I didn't know that. That's neat.
but they don't have that on
It's
the
good
new
to-
goggles. You'd have to get a separate one and stick it on, work it in with the radio or some control.
Yeah, do you having a smoke?
Pardon me?
Yes, I am.
You're having a smoke. Hey, look at this.
Ah,
Oh, is that a Emax? Tiny
Yeah,
Hawk?
that's my Tiny Hawk. I think I'm going to take it up for a little rip.
Okay.
Sec here.
good. I need a break.
Well, you
I'm
should have a
tired
break.
I'm tired from all my retrievals.
Looking a little dark in the back, so.
I know. I better
So,
get up
Ed, you
there.
figured out a way to come down here next weekend?
No, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, shit. Do we have to come up there and get you?
No, that's too much to ask.
Why I have kidnapped him?
Yeah, just kidnap Ed.
Kidnap Ed.
Should I bring out like a backup battery? Because I'm going outside.
Yeah, go ahead
Like
and
one or
do
two.
Do two.
You two? Yeah, we'll grab two.
So Carlos put up a link that said that, Ed, you should play this YouTube video. It's from Rick Halber it's for Rick Halber from his
rest in peace,
family.
Rick. Poor Rick.
Yeah, that was certainly a sad
Yeah.
thing to hear. I always say, why can't the assholes die? Why does it always have to be the really good ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that Billy Joel song? Only the good die young.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's been, poor guy has really been in bad shape for quite a while, but too friggin' young.
I went somewhere Wednesday, Paducah. I just haven't put the video up yet. I mean, it's a place I've been to before. I'm way too chicken shit about that. Carlos says, "Man, don't worry about it. Just fly, you fool." Well, I'm a shy guy, man. I freak out. I worry about people. Hey, man, what is that, a drone?
What? Where? What? Where?
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. As you give him a haircut.
It is an unarmed, unmanned aerial vehicle.
It's an unmanned aerial system, Ed.
UAS.
It's a
Okay,
UAV.
I've heard UAV used before too.
Oh well, UAV is definitely a term, but they want to make it even more sophisticated so they can regulate it more, and that's why they call them UASs now. I mean, a paper. When you stop to think about it, if I folded up a piece of paper into a paper airplane and gave it a heave, that would be an unmanned aerial vehicle, wouldn't it?
I would think so.
Yeah. Why does this guy always have to come on and show us all up?
I know he does that. Look at him doing backwards. It'd be okay if he crashed once in a while.
Yeah, I know.
He does, and then that's when I have to go up into the tree and get back his quad for him.
Hi, Darcy.
Hi, Ed.
Oh, 30
Look at
rolls.
that.
Yeah. And that's a
So that's the straight up
the
Georgia.
first Tiny Hawk, isn't it? Is that the first freestyle like the one that I have that only has
Tiny
25
Hawk.
milliwatts?
Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
the two?
yeah,
Yeah.
he has the two.
I got the one but it's.
I think
it
he
needs
has
a
the
bigger-
one as well, and then he has a 5-inch build that he did, and then now he's got a new one to build, so he'll have 4.
The Tiny Hawk 1 is the one that, the Freestyle 1 is the one Darcy had to climb the tree for.
Ah,
He
But
didn't think he
before,
was going to get it back, so I had to climb up to a really big tree and retrieve
wow.
Darcy climbed up the tree, he had already ordered the Freestyle 2.
it.
You know,
Oh,
that
well.
was Rick Halber, bless him, sent me one of those. Rick sent me two presents in the course of my little career here. He sent me a Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle 1 and the race, the Tiny Hawk 2 race, which I really have a good time with now that I've got the 450, the 2S batteries with the XT30 connector. I love that little thing. But yeah, all of a sudden they just show up. And that's the kind of guy he was. You know, he had, and then you had to figure out where it came from sometime.
Yay, it crashed.
Boo! But that
Yeah.
25 milliwatt, the 25 milliwatts on the ones, it's okay for in the house, but the minute you take it, I took it outside, it kept dropping. I kept.
I
losing my
can't
video
even
feed.
imagine trying to fly a Freestyle in the house.
Well, that's why I don't fly that one much. I fly the Tiny Hawk 2 in the house, but yeah, I don't want those little tiny props cutting up my TV screens. You know.
Hi, everybody in chat.
Michael Blade, how you doing? I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Looks like I haven't really looked out that far, but it appears we might, from what I've heard, we might be having some good weather next weekend down here, which would be wonderful.
You know what was funny was when Carlos first decided he was going to go, he looked at the weather. And, I mean, it was like 2 weeks out. He goes, oh, no, it looks like it might rain. I'm like, Carlos,
Yeah.
they can't see the Florida 2 weeks out. They can't even get it right 2 days.
2 days out. Yeah. Yeah.
Crashed again.
But no, I'll tell you what. Whatever the weather is, I'm still looking forward to just meeting all these guys, and we're gonna do. In case you didn't know, Ed, I'm gonna do a live stream, probably Wednesday night. It's gonna be kind of like a pre-Florida meetup. Let's all get our plans straight and decide what we want to do. Kind of a live stream, you know.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so we can, make definite plans and so that we don't miss each other. I know that probably Friday and Sunday we're going to go out to that park there, and that park is so big and has so many different venues that you can do anything out there, and it's not just for the
I
FPV guys.
absolutely want to fly at that park one day. It's just not going to be next weekend. That's all.
And it's just not for FPV guys. The park, bring anything. Bring your camera drones, your Mavics. Bring model airplanes, fixed wings, whatever. Doesn't make any difference. But there's a place there to fly virtually everything.
I wonder what happened.
Michael's coming down. You're leaving Thursday morning. Yeah, Carlos is coming down here Thursday morning too.
Hey, Michael, Mitch has plenty of brains to pick.
Yeah, I used to anyway. Yeah, sure. That's hopefully we'll be able to. Unfortunately, I heard from Chris Hope yesterday. He can't make it. He was going to come, and something came up. He can't make it, so I was unhappy about that.
Uh-oh, I think there might be a
Hi,
strand of
Matt.
that plastic caught up in his blade there.
Ed, if we send a limo for you, will you come?
I'm not even going to reply to that.
Let me sweeten the pie. If I send a limo with hookers in it, will you come?
Well, that's a big if, Mitch. But,
What if he sent a big limo full of pot?
We'll take up a collection. We'll have a GoFundMe page for Ed's
I
limo
mean, that
full.
would probably get me.
Well, I don't have to go anywhere for that. Was he
Check-
flying, or what was going on with that?
I think he got a strand of plastic caught in the rotor or something. I think he was trying to dig it out or unpeel it. I don't know.
Carlos, I'm gonna send you out of here in your rental car at like 4
here we
o'clock
go.
4 o'clock in the morning one morning to run up there to St. Augustine and pick up Ed and bring him back. It'd be about 4.5, 5 hour round trip.
There we go.
Ripping again.
Is that Matt? I see.
Yeah, that's Matt. Northeast
Matt.
Gun Productions.
How are you, mate?
That was a great video you did in tribute to Rick Albert. I enjoyed it very much.
There's been a lot. There's been a lot of those, and it's been very, very heartwarming. And I'm sure Rick's family really appreciates it too. Well, you see how much Carlos thinks of you, Ed. He said there's no friggin' way he's going to drive up there and get you.
I know. I don't blame his ass either. I wouldn't either if I was him. It's not a bad one-way trip, but then if you got to turn around, I-95 is like the most boring road in the freaking
Well,
world.
listen, I'm sure Carlos has got a hotel room. You could probably crash with him one night. See how easy I fix you up there, Carlos?
That's funny, Carlos. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Man, I don't blame you. I wouldn't expect it. I would not expect it at all.
But Ed, I mean, to have a Florida event, Ed, and not have you here, even if you just came down for Sunday for the day at the park, the other thing, you missed the barbecue, big deal, but
yeah, frankly, I'd rather do the park.
Now he's spying on me through the window.
Oh,
oh, there you are.
look at her waving.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, Ed.
That was awesome, Mark. Good job. Mark can fly that freestyle too now.
Yes, he can, and that AirDroid's doing a respectable job of picking up the video too.
See, the trampoline is back up. It disappeared.
Yeah, it needed some new poles and such. I was getting unsafe.
Well, I would say Mark is warmed up now.
Yes, sir.
I think that's his second battery.
That tree is so cool.
That's the tree I had to climb up to get his quad back.
Oh, really? It's the same tree?
The whole weird, like there's branches, that's all ivy. And if anybody too heavy goes up there, they'll all just come down. So I'm okay to take my shoes off and just do it in my bare feet and climb up the ivy vines because they'll support my weight, but probably not anyone else's. And I don't want the kids going up there, so
Are any of you other guys getting tired of seeing DJI FPV drone videos on YouTube?
I've only watched the one from Bardwell.
I think Mark is.
I'm getting so tired of it. Every
Yeah.
10 minutes. Ding, there's another one.
I guess that's what happens with any new product, right? Like everybody chooses to make a video on it and
Oh, yeah,
dissect
I
it,
guess.
and everybody has their own opinions about it, right? So
Yeah.
it'll die off eventually.
I saw Carlos for a minute, but it was Carlos. Carlos, I'm waiting to let you in because it'll take Mark off big screen when I do.
Oh,
So-
Carlos was here. Okay.
I'm just waiting for Mark to finish. He's like, "Are you done yet?" Look at that. What a beautiful landing.
All right. Good job. Hey,
Reporting for duty. Hoorah.
how are man? It won't be long now, will it?
Mitch, I'm telling you now, the only thing I will contribute to it, I told Edward, an Uber. How much would an Uber cost? A lot cheaper than the,
We could rent a limo cheaper than an Uber.
you think so?
Ed could rent a car. Would be the cheapest thing to do. Rent a car for the day. You know, go to Avis or something. Rent a car for the day.
Ed is in no position to do that. And that is the only reason I will not be there.
Well, Ed, I think that there are some of us that could probably make those arrangements for you if you would come.
In my book,
Mark, it's freezing out.
that's too far.
Ed, I'm
What's
gonna
that?
leave and come back. My volume's not good. I'm sorry.
I'm cool.
I thought his volume was fine.
That probably wasn't the real reason. He probably had a little something else going on there that he didn't, you know. It can take the bucket truck. Yeah, Ed, you bring the obstacle with you, man. You know, you feel right at home flying at the park if you brought the truck.
Now that much is true, but it's not my truck. So. Plus, that thing would eat me alive in gas.
Yeah.
Actually, when it goes down the road, it's not too bad, but
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Birdman, if he was ever to
cool.
go digitally buy a reputable quad with an air unit and DJ, you're right. You're absolutely right, Birdman. That's the way to go. That DJI. I watched a video today from a guy. I forget his name, but he's an Italian guy, FPV, very good FPV, and he just basically, he bought the thing and then he's taking it back, and he basically said it. He says it's an expensive toy with no real use because he does cinematography. That's his business, drone cinematography. And as a tool, he said but he said, you know, it might introduce some people to FPV and give people the experience of flying through goggles without having to learn too much. But when all the dust settled, his recommendation was the same as most real FPV guys, and that is, if you want to fly FPV, get a Tiny Hawk and a set of goggles and start learning how to fly. Put the work in. Yeah.
JRC, I need some sleep. No. Listen, lad, you didn't know about the Scottish eyes. So these are deep Scots eyes. I'm nigh tired, lad.
See ya, Willis.
So, see, Carlos hasn't come back yet.
No, he knows what he's doing.
Where's Bob? What happened?
Oh man, I left my goggles on. Running down the battery.
Ah, well.
Oh well.
Here, he's still commenting in
Oh.
the thing. I'm gonna try the webcam.
Oh yeah, there we go. Standard def. Full screen. That's not gonna work.
Okay, here we go.
Well, that ain't working out so well.
I'll be back in just a sec, guys. I'm just gonna go back for a minute. Oh wait a minute, you're about to fly. I'm gonna watch your flight. Then I'll go back.
Hey, Glenn,
Yeah.
it's a little guy. Yes, it is. Hang in the butt to find if you crash it, though. That was my landlord going by.
How was the signal on here? Yeah, it was good. I'm seeing if
It's
anybody.
just a little bit cracky, but where is the is it? Oh, it's right here. Probably if this was moved up a little
I know
closer,
it probably would be better. Yeah, if I moved it, but
try it next time.
next time I'll slide the SkyDroid closer to the window
Yeah,
Yeah.
we tried it.
and see if there's less interference. Or you know what? If
Put it
I
right
still
up
get
on the
interference on the
table.
SkyDroid, I'll switch the antenna. I'll put better antennas on it.
Why don't
I
we
can just
just
put the
try it
crappy ones on it
again?
right now.
The
It
last
seemed
one
to
was
work.
fine.
It seemed to work fine on that last flight.
Was it all right? Yeah. Was it breaking
Oh
up?
yeah, worked fine.
Okay. Okay. I get a pretty clean signal around here. There's not much going. There's not much going on out here. Yeah, nice.
That's the Trump guy. Troll. Yeah, it is.
Troll. Ungodly FPV army. I love it.
Let's see if I can actually manage to do a full pack and land this puppy.
Hold G in a drone.
Well, not the most
Is
graceful landing, but
Is
it's
that
landed.
Sebastian? Is
Maybe-
that Sebastian in here?
Ricky Darcy. Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, Bob.
Bob Casey. How you doing, buddy? Are you still coming to
Casey,
Florida,
yeah,
Bob?
Casey. Oh, Pawn's here too. Did I say hi, Pawn? I think.
Hi, Bob Casey.
Big hand coming out of
Good.
the
Yeah,
sky.
Bob. Chris Hope called me yesterday and told me that he unfortunately wasn't going to be able to make it. I was disappointed. Good to know you're still coming. I went out. I guess you may have seen the video I put up. I went out yesterday morning to check out the site out there. It's really nice. Really pretty place.
What's the weather forecast supposed to be like for the 20th? What's it looking like?
You know, it's. I think it's going to be nice. I don't know what the winds are going to be yet,
Yeah.
but Birdman wants to know if I know anything about silverware whoops. No, I've never used. I've never had any.
Yeah, I know
Any
what they are.
exposure to. I know what it is, but I've never used it. I know that. Oh, my light just went out. I know that.
I think I've used Beiyang protocol with toy
Yeah.
drones.
But you can't. Yeah, but they're mostly toys,
Yeah.
I think, and you,
Yeah.
you can't tune them like you do.
Yeah.
Like my, gotta make sure I have that glare going on my head at all times.
Troll's right up. Troll's right on Ed's tits today.
You know, even if it's a little breezy, it won't be, especially for the camera drones, which is what the primary flying I think is going to be out there on the causeway. There won't be any winds more big enough to phase those things. It was a little breezy yesterday morning when I was out there flying, and it didn't bother it. Didn't
Right
bother
on.
it at all.
Right on. What's your daily flyer when you fly for cam drones?
For me,
Yeah.
I've got a couple of I've got a Mavic 2 Zoom N Pro.
Cool.
So-
right on.
If I don't need to have the 1-inch sensor camera for some specific reason, I always seem to fly the Zoom because I like the flexibility of being able, to have that Zoom. So yesterday I flew the Zoom, and I see no need for any new drones. I don't care what they come out with. Those things do everything I would ever need them to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mitch, you remember what you're supposed
Okay.
to do when Ed's flying. I'm just saying.
Wait,
Gotta
let me
we
think.
got to
Let me
talk
think.
about Ed's flight.
Let me think.
Come on.
Oh man, beautiful, Ed.
Wow,
Holy
look
cow!
at that turn.
Look at that turn,
That was
man.
tight.
That was amazing.
That was good. That was good, Ed.
Look at the right turn.
How's that, Carlos? Is that okay? Is that good?
That was
See, we
perfect.
made him crash. Went right to his head, and the goggles
Better
fogged up.
just to ignore him.
Uh-huh.
Flies better.
So, Mitch, we plan on doing a lot of flying, I hope. I'm not driving
Well-
to Ed. No way, no how. I'll help pay for an Uber, but I'm not spending 5 hours to go look for a
No,
lazy
we're gonna
prick that
we're gonna
lives
do
there
pl-
already.
we're gonna do
Yeah.
plenty of flying. Don't worry, Carlos.
I'm not picking him up. Screw him.
Oh.
He should be trying to figure out how to meet us after all the times. He's, you guys are all my family. I love you all. If I could only meet you. Full of shit. I'm disappointed, I'll be honest with you, but and I will help him financially, so that can't be a reason. Scumbag. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system.
Ed's looking for the quad. Look at him.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel.
Hello,
There it
Mrs. Darcy, by the way. What's
Mr.
up, Mark?
Darcy, don't even.
No, Mrs.
Hello, Mr. Carlos.
Darcy's here. Yeah.
Hey,
There
Michael
she is.
McReynolds.
Look, here, I'll put the camera
Michael
on.
McReynolds is
There we
here
go.
too. How you doing?
There we
Mike?
go.
There she is. I think she's bald because she's always wearing a hat every time.
Gives me an opportunity to roll one up too. Oh, Jesus, YouTube, right? I'm not. So you're not even supposed to talk about anything like that on YouTube anymore.
Black spotted. I don't even know what you're talking about. Black
Yeah,
spotted
right.
the sun.
You're good.
Safety meeting.
Yeah.
No, I know you.
It's legal here.
Hey, then you're good to go. It's not an issue.
Battery's blinking
He is.
already.
Puffing that thing.
What? It's Canadian flag.
Puffing that battery. No, the batteries. Puffing the battery.
I like that. Oh, Bob's not here. What happened to Bob? Is he flying? Not flying? Taking a break? Windy as hell outside.
It's in the chat.
Bob's lurking.
Yeah, I
he said.
noticed.
So he's trying to-
Getting closer to meet Bob Casey. I hope in the
So it's a new
evenings.
cam.
In the evenings, we get to meet some of these.
Well,
Crazy
I would
people.
imagine we're certainly going to do lunches and dinners and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know. I'll be flying during lunch, possibly. Mitch, I have a bag that stands maybe up to my hip. 80% of it is drone crap.
Drone
Yeah,
stuff, yeah. Well,
right
that's
My batteries alone weigh probably about 8 pounds.
That's awesome.
I love it. I mean,
Are you driving? Are you driving down there?
no, Captain, whoever is piloting my ass down, and
Oh, okay.
then I'll rent the car. And
Oh, did you do
Figure
all
it
the?
out.
You did all that battery prep and everything that you got to do with the caps and everything. Oh, okay.
they're in a bag, and they're lipo bag.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Bring just in case. Just a tip.
Mhm.
Bring a roll of electrical tape with you.
What for the?
They might
The
ask
ends?
you to tape up the contact ends.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael McReynolds.
I mean, I can't put them in the bag. I don't want to sneak them in the bag. I got a 5-inch quad, a 6-inch quad, a 3-inch quad, seven whoops I'm bringing, and they're all in the bag. Charger, parallel charger. I mean,
You think the
wow.
guy's actually thinks he's going to get a chance to fly? Can you
Let
imagine?
me tell you something. I mean, I don't know, but however
It'd
this
be
sounds,
awesome.
I'm spending $1,000 just to get there and stay there and drive there. I'm gonna fly. My
And
ass
fly,
off.
you're going to fly. Well,
Hell
as
yeah.
well you
You're gonna have
should.
footage for the next year.
As well you should.
It's not
And
even.
we
I
will,
mean,
and we will photograph the whole nasty
And just for the
business.
fun.
oh, we'll try. But I mean, I also want to have fun with the guys on Saturday too. Meet
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, Saturday is going to be. There's not going to be a lot of FPV flying out there.
Oh,
I
they
don't
could
think.
be. You'd be surprised.
There could be, but I think there's going to be there's going to be people, and I think that.
No, but do
if
I need a pass to get into that park? Do I have to have a Florida resident?
Oh no, it's wide open.
Why might I leave your ass at home and go Florida?
It's wide.
This
It's
is,
wide.
this is Florida, Carlos. This isn't New York.
This is in New
Cars
York.
be
There are
sleeping on the
some
bench.
state parks. There
You're
are
gonna be
state
covering
parks.
yourself with your drones to stay warm at night on the bench so that you can wake
Oh,
up
yeah.
at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Although I called yesterday to see if I could switch my king into a double queen. She said maybe, but I said, "Are you guys that crowded?" She goes, "Are you kidding me? It's spring break." I said, "Oh shit." Is it really spring break? There's a bunch of kids over there all over the place. Have you noticed anything?
I don't
Mitch?
think that not really here in Melbourne so much as up in
Oh, okay.
Daytona. In that
She
area.
said spring break and kids. I got a little nervous.
Well, there may be, but you're not going to be spending a lot of time in your hotel room anyway.
Unless
Just
he
don't
can
want too
find a
much-
concubine.
Too much noise. You go to jail for that, Ted.
Oh,
Not to mention 10
I-
minutes, 10 or 15 minutes of pleasure is not worth 24 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Not in any lifetime.
I went up to last time I went over to Tampa for something a couple of years ago. And
Yeah, that's right. You can't make a whore into a housewife. That's right.
Carlos, I stayed at one of these atrium type hotels, with the 14-story.
Open middle.
And I check into this hotel, and right after I checked in, 37 busloads of teenage girls soccer team players
wonderful.
checked in. At 2:00 in the morning, I checked out.
See ya.
Not only did I check out, but I got my money refunded too. I mean, you couldn't believe
The noise.
what 400 teenage girls soccer players sound like running around
And
up
the
and down the
high-pitched
elevators
sound,
and the
I can imagine
the
that.
walkways
That's scary.
in an atrium atrium hotel. They were having right next door the state championship
Wow.
in the stadium next to the hotel.
So
where
everybody
I
was low
staying.
key then, right? All the girls would have been real low key.
Oh yeah, they were low key.
Yeah.
Hey Ed, have you noticed that there's a gentleman called
Unbelievable.
Welsh Robin?
I bet.
Or,
I got one teenage girl right now, and that's enough. I could 399 more.
what do you mean? I thought you had two.
I'd leave my house. I'd do that too.
And Pratt plays. I thought you had two
Pratt.
teenage girls. No.
No, Ruby's.
Oh, she's
she'll be
in
10.
20s. Oh,
She'll be
really?
10.
She's that young?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. She'll
Yeah,
be
she-
10, so she's not even a double digit.
9. Yeah, she'll be 10.
Gotcha.
Ainsley will be 18.
Gotcha.
Yep. We tried getting them closer, just didn't work out.
I have two that are 1 week away from being exactly 10 years apart.
Wow. Yeah.
April 13th, April 20th. My boys. And two different wives.
So you're going to get a chance to see your son, Carlos?
Maybe.
you make
I
plans?
think he might come up.
Okay.
I'm selfish. I mean, he's
it would-
moving on the 20th, supposedly, or in like at the same time I'm going to
Oh,
be there.
really?
And as much as I love my son, he can come up and visit me too. And
I
I'm
was
going to
going to
fly.
say, man, you got a kid right
I'm
here
flying.
in
I'm
Orlando.
sorry. Tough. You can come see me. I
You
know
gonna
that
ride along
sounds
goggles?
cold.
Bring the ride along goggles.
I'm not worried about that. You can come and see me and watch me fly. Mitch will have something, I think.
Yeah, we'll have some spare.
Yeah,
goggles
did you see the little messages I keep putting down? Hint, hint, hint. You blew by them, Mitch.
What
I
messages?
I kept writing. I can't wait to try some DJI goggles and a bird, maybe. Hint, hint, hint.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, apparently because I wrote it twice.
No, don't go to the dark side, Carlos. You'll never come back.
No, I really, I'm telling you, I want to concentrate on that feel that you fly at it, Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who knows? I could crash all my birds in 6 batteries.
No, you won't. You'll have a good time.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but I mean, that's what I'm focused on. Not for nothing. I love my son. I like people. I like Ed. Yeah. What is that? Wowzers. Is that by you, Ed?
It didn't come from here.
That's a helicopter flying overhead.
There's a strangest sound of helicopter.
busted.
It's like a possessed
That's
helicopter.
Needs a muffler.
He is below 500 feet.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. Bush pilots. We
He's
deal with
allowed.
bush pilots here all the time. Sometimes I get dripped on from their pontoons.
You sure it's that pontoons?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Oh, yeah, did they forecast rain today?
Well, you saw one around 200 feet today or less.
Yeah,
We're
it
open
was
airspace
maybe
here, so
300 feet.
they technically are allowed to. So they cruise the treetops. So do the helicopters.
It was maybe 300 feet.
Yeah.
That's fun to fly low like that.
Yeah. No, I can understand the enjoyment. It just gets loud. We see Griffin helicopters. I guess they're in the States. They call them double bell Hueys. We see those all the time at low altitudes. They're always over here for training flights, cruising across the treetops because it's all contoured treetops. So they do contour.
Also, there's some other flights that are
Hey, Ed,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and ambulance helicopters too.
the
'Cause
title
that's the only way to
says,
get an ambulance in and out of some
the title
places
of
around
the
here.
live stream says live fly.
Oh yeah, nobody's
I'm
live.
working
flying.
on that as
Oh,
we
okay.
speak.
Cool. Just
Are
wondering.
you up,
I don't
Carlos?
want to
That's
make
you
you a
then.
liar.
Well, then fly, you prick.
Yeah, come on. do
I've been
something.
flying all day, you cricket.
Well, I mean, we don't want to know how much you smoked. Get your quad out.
Yeah.
I actually have no batteries charged. To be
Oh
honest.
damn.
Oh,
flew,
use it.
Convenient.
Use
26
it.
batteries with drone bum. Yeah.
See, we're from the east too, from a similar region, so we know how to bust balls as well.
That's right.
Oh yeah. It's kind of second nature at this point.
No, I understand. It's all
The
right.
sarcasm runs deep with us too.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People out here we've been out in the west coast, the left coast for
I'll
6
be
years.
right back,
going
guys.
on
All
6
right.
years now, and a lot of people don't get that type of humor.
My wife didn't in the beginning with my friends. She goes, "Man, be nice to your friends. You insult them."
I am.
But I said, "That's what we do. We insult each other."
That's what I'm doing. I am being nice to my friends. Look, we're all laughing.
She didn't get it
That's
at
why
the
we-
beginning. Is that Ed gargling? Or
I don't know
an
what that
aircraft?
is.
It sounded like Ed was gargling for a second.
That's
Oh,
it.
Minnesota Paul, what's up?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Minnesota, I'm sorry. Ed, you have 19 people waiting with bated breath to see you fly.
700 people
It keeps
waiting to
going
watch
up. Ed, did you get tanned? You look dark. Or is it the camera? Doesn't he look dark? Solo screen, prick.
Bronze.
Ed.
Bronze Ed. Wait, solo screen Ed.
Natural radiant glow.
We hear you whispering, Darcy. Don't try to get over it. Heard everything.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, Carlos.
He never knows what he's talking about. He just pretends to know.
That's right.
There we go. Big screen. Big screen. Moving on. Moving forward.
Do it.
Always moving forward.
Wow.
No. Nice.
Oh, this is the,
hey, this is the Baby Hawk.
Spinner Pro. Oh, the Baby Hawk? Oh, yeah, that's good.
Or is it?
Props. Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're right. Look at it scream. Woo! Uh-oh.
It sounds cool.
Oh,
Nope.
man. Ed, keep above the tree back there. You lose connection signal. Looks nice up here. Man, those wires, huh?
That's fun ripping that. That thing looks like a blast to fly. Is that a 3S bird?
I don't. It's 3 and 4. I'm not sure what
3
he's
and 4,
flying
yeah.
it in right now. Looking good, Ed.
Can't see. It's hard to make it on the screen.
Really good, Ed. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Good dive turns.
Well, you guys are really sucking up here, man.
He must be practicing.
No, look at this. He's doing
No,
art.
he really is good.
Whoa, look at him.
Big split S.
But smooth. Not only just
Yeah.
the maneuver, but
Yeah.
smooth.
What is he flying there?
I think it's the Baby Hawk R, or I don't know, something.
Oh,
like that.
okay. So
Nice one, Ed.
Way up. Right on.
No confidence, Lewis. Come on. Ed, do you remember that power loop video? You think you could pull it off?
I just looked at the.
I haven't tried that yet. I'm afraid I'll wreck something.
Get comfy, get comfy. Loosen up those thumbs.
Tone Darcy says.
Very good. You got it.
Yeah.
it's a snappy little quad, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's quick.
As long as he's got signal. Just the sky droid, probably. Just those trees. All right, nice inverted yacht spin.
Oi, oi.
Oh, give her some
Oh,
throttle. There
We
we
lost
go.
picture.
Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't freak out. It's probably
I
still.
got lost for a minute. Oh!
Oh,
Landed.
Landed.
Do you know where you are, Ed?
Yo, I'm hoping to have pizza today.
Whatever you want, but
The pricks fly horde of troll.
Kind of, sorta.
You bounced off it. What was it? A trailer?
some little single trailer over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is.
uh-oh.
White and red. Think.
Listen, I
I'm
want
not
to
going to
see.
be able to spin the motors either.
I want to see Lewis live fly before he talks
You're-
any horn mode or air mode. Or
You're in. I give you a hint, Ed. You're in the grass somewhere.
That's for sure.
I get that. I kind of
On the
figured
ground.
that one out.
Yeah, just
Be
check
right
out
back.
the grass. You'll find it.
All right, I'll be back.
Is that a threat?
Oh man.
Yeah, it is.
Is Carlos charge of batteries? Disappeared.
So anyway, I flew my camera drone yesterday for the first time in a while. That was exciting.
Right on.
Yeah,
Right on. Whereabouts? Do you take it out somewhere special?
I took it where we're having the meet.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was it. That
Yeah.
was that footage. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That looked gorgeous. That looked gorgeous. The shot of the causeway with the trees and the sunset or whatever was going on sunrise. I'm not sure what time. It looked great. That was cool.
yeah, it came out, and it never fails to amaze me. All this talk of color grading and all that.
I don't understand. I don't get too
I
deep
set
into
the
it.
damn thing to auto, and what you saw on that video is exactly what came
Right
out
on.
of the drone.
It looked great. It looked great. I use. I don't even really for my DVR stuff. I really don't do anything. But for my HD stuff, I just use what do I edit in? Just a sec. Let me look at my software again. I always forget. Wondershare Filmora 10 is what I'm
Filmora,
using.
yeah.
And they got so many preset color schemes and like corrections. I just pick one. I drag and drop. I just drag and go. Does that look all right? Yeah, looks good to me. Good. Moving on. And I try not to stabilize my stuff right now because I want to be able to be like Sharku, where he didn't stabilize any of his stuff. Yet his tune was so smooth, and he was so kind of practiced muscle memory wise for all his tricks that he just had a beautiful flight no matter what. So I'm working towards that. But that camera drone, that causeway spot, that looked really cool. And with the auto, what are you editing?
Premiere Pro,
Right on,
Adobe. Yeah.
right on.
Hey, Mitch,
Yeah.
if I can get my hands on a Cuban cigar, what kind of Cubans do you like?
Oh,
That's a loaded question.
I mean, which is like one of your top? Give me from the
Davidoff,
top to
Special
bottom.
C.
I'm not going to promise anything, but
Actually, unless
Cohiba is not
somebody's
Cuban,
going
is
to,
it?
it's no Cohiba. Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't like them. Most Cuban cigars that we get here in the States aren't real good. They're either counterfeits, which is the most likely thing, or they've been mishandled. They've been over
this
or
guy
under
keeps them in the,
humidified, heated up, dry.
Okay.
If
Well, I
you can
can't-
get a real legitimate Cuban cigar that has been handled right, any of them are going to be good.
What's a brand name, though, so I know what to
Oh,
ask for?
there's Monte Cristo, Romeo
Oh,
and
okay.
Juliet, Cohiba,
Romeo y
Punch,
Julieta.
Okay, so Monte Cristo and Romeo and Juliet.
or Punch, or yeah, but not. I'm not crazy about the Cohibas.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Troll's got it right. What kind of Cuban? A female one at least.
He likes anything with a pulse. Don't kid yourself. Just
You
kidding.
remember the Seinfeld episode where he had the Cubans?
Drink
Remember?
This is in the end of my joint.
You don't remember that?
Nice, I like that one.
No.
The Cubans turned out to be three guys. They thought they were talking about cigars, but they were guys that worked in a restaurant. Cuban, but they were Cubans.
Nice.
Oh,
Cubans.
nice hair.
I'm going to look like
Okay,
you
who's
guys.
flying next? Who's flying next? Who's going? Am I going? Ed's
You.
going.
You.
Is Ed
for sure.
Ed's still trying to find his quad? Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, thanks for letting us know.
Oh, you got it.
No picture. Oh, there you go. Ed,
Oh.
what are you flying? Can you
Hang
tell
on.
your audience?
this is the Baby Hawk R
Oh,
sent
yeah.
to me by Mr. Bob Drone Days.
And are you flying at 3S or 4S right now?
That was 4S, but it was an old battery,
All right, but look good. Look good.
half drain battery. This is 3S.
Have fun. Have fun. Focus. Oh. Whoa. What'd you hit, a
That didn't
wire?
sound like a good start.
You hit a wire.
We
Breathe
zoomed
in and
across.
out, Ed.
Tap trick.
It looks a little funky.
Well, then bring it in. You might have knocked something loose.
Oh,
Whoa. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Cool
That
trick.
was exciting, man.
Meant to do that, right?
yeah,
It's
well,
a good thing he didn't make it big because we would have really had
oh, damn it, Jim.
the whole show then.
What in the heck? What did you break a prop off? Loosen a prop. Maybe you loosened a prop.
I don't know what the hell happened. And my radio started doing its battery low crap.
Is that what that beeping is?
Yeah,
Ed, do you have a beeper on that thing? On the quad?
yeah.
Don't waste time. Go look for it before you
I'm going to do that right now.
take your radio with
Hey,
you.
sweet. I got way more packs charged now.
I wish I knew where it was.
Right in
wanna
the middle.
Go
Right in
ahead,
the middle.
throw one
Look,
up.
Ed, look by the
There, all these packs are
to the
charged.
right of that tree where the two trailers used to be, the long trailer. Look in that area, just to the left of that, I think. But just listen with that beeper
15 volts. Cool.
deal. And I'm not going to tell you northeast, west, and south.
Yeah, that was freaky, man. I lost all control.
You had me, yeah.
It had like something flew up or.
Ed, don't waste time with that battery, dude. Hey, do you notice the lines going down, the horizontal lines, top to bottom? That's new. I haven't seen that before.
I know it left to right, but
VTX noise.
That's VTX?
Yeah, that's VTX noise.
Okay.
Or a going VTX. If
But I
it's an
saw that
if
with-
it's
I saw that with
AKK,
his
they
other-
do that.
I saw that with his other bird, though,
Yeah.
with the tiny, whatever he was flying.
Huh.
The Mobula.
Why not be done?
Yeah, I don't know if Bob's flying.
What
I
about
hope you
Bob?
left, Ed.
Baby steps, JRC, baby steps. No, Bob. Where is Bob? Is Bob coming back?
He's in the chat.
He's in the
there.
chat.
Oh, I'm walking up back.
I know it's crappy.
Going
Though,
down?
he said it's really, really
It
crappy.
is
It is an AKK. Yeah, AKKs. I've had a little bit of experience with those VTXs. They're good until they start to go, but that's what they do.
So Blizzard, just so you know, is Blizzard FPV is planning a 1,000K giveaway, but he's only 500 subs away.
Yeah, I'm planning the 1,000,000 sub giveaway too. I'm gonna give away a Rolls Royce, a brand new Rolls Royce when I hit 1,000,000 subs.
Make sure you have PewDiePie on the stream too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he had to get a regular job because YouTube wasn't working out. 9 to 5.
He's already rich. Well,
We
actually,
found
I
it.
think he has other companies too. I think
We
he
found
sells
it.
he sells marketing based on his brand as well to a lot of companies, and they produce products and whatever.
Those close-ups of Ed.
No, I looked up. I thought we were flying for a second. I'm like, something is really wrong with the drone. What's going on?
Edward Scissorhands. I guess we'll find out. What do you guys think? A prop or the battery flung out?
You know, the highlight of your trip, Carlos. You're gonna
Drowning
get to meet.
Art?
You're gonna get to meet Spank.
Oh. Well behaved, Frank.
He is. Yeah.
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 EBR, what's up, Erwin? From the
Hey, Erwin.
Erwin, how are you?
I think I'm gonna go
Ed?
fly another. Oh no, Ed's ready. Never mind.
Ed, what was the deal? Do you see any issues?
Yeah.
Prop missing? One of the blades? Or the battery flung? You'll leave us in suspense.
No,
Got
I
21
wanted to get-
You got 21 people watching here, Ed.
Oh
You
yeah,
lost the
belt
prop,
came
huh?
off.
Oh,
Bummer.
the nut and everything?
the whole bell housing
The
came
bell,
off.
found
the
the
bell and
bell.
everything. Oh, you found it though, huh?
Oh yeah, I found it pretty quick.
That's
Wow.
cool. You just need a new C, little clip in the bottom, the C clip. Does it still have the bearings in there?
Looks like it.
Yeah, you can save that.
I don't know.
That sure explains why it didn't fly very good.
It sure explains why it fell out of the sky. Look, hey, look. I'm sure this was from the descent.
Oh my god.
Lost Girl Hikes is here. How you doing?
Hey,
Oh,
Lost
that's
Girl Hikes, how are you?
She finally got to join you. She's not like the rest of us. Just so you know. What's up, drone bum? Hoorah! Reporting for duty.
Hoorah!
Paulie, how you doing?
We are all well.
We gotta. Why
God.
can't we get Paulie down here, Carlos?
Between work and he's got, what's the word? Responsibilities at home that he must deal with and take care of. That it's hard for him to leave.
I guess I need a new motor.
Yeah.
You can't fix that one.
I wouldn't know where to begin. I mean, it looks to me like there's a piece missing.
Whoa.
I mean, you have this part. If I can get it turned the right way.
Let's see the bottom of it. Let's see the bottom of the motor and the arm.
There's definitely no.
Big screen, Ed, solo, and go to your right.
That's the bottom of the motor.
Okay, so the whole shaft, the shaft is gone, but
Yeah.
where is the shaft? Is the shaft in the bell?
Hell if I know. I don't know.
Okay,
where
so
the
you
damn-
so you lost the shaft. Well, the prop's got to be hooked onto the shaft somewhere, isn't it?
No, the shaft is hooked onto the prop is hooked onto the bell house.
Under the bell. Yeah, at that size, it's a screw. Okay,
There's
so
something that goes in between, I'm sure.
So you're
yeah,
missing
motor
that.
shaft.
Okay, and the odds of you going out in the
Oh,
grass and finding
You
it.
know what's weird is, man, I went to set this. I just went to put it on here and it just snapped right in place.
Yeah,
You don't run like that. You
Yeah.
don't run
No
like that.
way, I wouldn't even try.
But as soon as you get it up to a high enough RPM, it'll pull itself off.
and cut your nose off on the way by.
Yeah.
You know what did that, Ed?
That's just a mark of flying
Edward?
your ass off.
No, Edward. When you took off, you hit a wire. You hit something as soon as you took off. What was it?
I hit the truck.
That's what did it.
That
Yeah.
probably
That's exactly what did it.
Blew the
explains
shaft
it.
at the bottom.
Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
The bearing in the shaft might be right there.
I saw something on the hood of the truck, but it's just a bird turd.
I'll be back in a sec.
So you heard that we were joined by Lost Girl Hikes, right?
Yes, I did. The
And-
chat hadn't caught up, or else. Thanks, Lost Girl, for being here.
Drone Bum and Erwin EBR. You already said hello to them. And that guy Troll FPV is still here.
And Lost Girl
And Mr.
Lost Girl Hikes
Patriot,
is not blue.
Patriot RC is here. Yeah, you missed the crash. I
I'm
don't know
telling
about
you
the-
what, Lost Girl. Hi, the center loops are very cool. And, I mean, it'd be perfect for what you do. But you gotta learn kind of how to fly first.
Oh, really?
Kind of goes with the territory. Brad is here, Mr. SC Patriot.
Hey, Brad, how are you, brother?
Patriot. Have Patriot.
Oh, and Eugene's still here, unfortunately.
That looks like those antennas look like a Viking hat, man. That's cool.
You like that?
I was just
Mitch?
thinking that, man.
Oh,
Mitch, quick question. The antennas that come with the DJI goggles, whatever you want to call them, any good to start with?
Oh yeah, they work.
Okay.
They work. What kind
No,
of
they work. They
endorsement
work.
is
They
that?
work. They really work pretty good. In fact, a lot of guys who've done these tests, when the final analysis comes out, you know, and you look at everything, that they seem to work just as good as some of the more
Minuscule
expensive
difference,
ones.
right?
But
Uh-oh.
the reason that I switched them out was because they stick out, and you're always banging them. And I broke the housing on one of them, and the new so I got the ones that replaced the faceplate with the patches and the little stubbies for the other
Nice.
two. So now the goggles have a much smaller footprint when you put them away, put them in the bag.
can you fit them in the case? Can you fit them in the case with everything on them like that?
I think you might be able to, and that
Right
case they give you is ridiculous.
I haven't seen
Very
it. What is
tight.
it? Just
It's tight. You can't put it in the case. They give you a little like a bag with a drawstring bag, and you can't put it in there with the antennas on. It's too tight.
nice. Perfect. V2.
Mark,
Oh,
I'm
no,
guessing
V3,
you're ready to
V3 now, I
fly.
guess.
V3, yeah.
You're ready to fly, right, Mark?
Yeah, I'm
Ed,
good
where
to
are
go.
you, Ed? I just went in. I had to go to the bathroom and get me a freshie. Where are you?
All right, let's sec here.
Lost Girl Hikes. Ed, come back. Ah, damn it.
What?
Put Marcus solo, please, and then go use
Oh,
the
okay,
restroom.
working on it.
I know you got to use potty. You can see the
No,
way you're walking.
I took care of that already.
Oh, okay.
Class dismissed. Micro mode on. I like what you got.
Yeah, it's kind of windy here in New York. Where is Lost Girl Hikes? What state is she in? Anybody know? Mental state. Aha. Doesn't that make you dizzy when they walk with that?
Texas.
Texas. I mess with the girl from Texas. And away we go.
Hey, Paul is here, Minnesota. Paul, how you doing?
Hey, Minnesota Paul.
Oh, he's been here for a while. Right?
Didn't see him.
Yep. I don't know how he puts up with that wife of his. Oh, she's there. I didn't know.
Oh, I'm such a terrible wife,
no.
right? I'm so terrible.
I have a feeling you were listening.
He would have you believe that.
No, he had nothing to do with it. He always speaks highly of you. Well, I don't like to use the word always, but he does.
Yeah.
He speaks
He's
highly
just
of you.
being his normal prick self, Dorothy.
I was
I
just
know.
seeing if she was paying attention and hanging out.
Well, I guess I'm just surrounded by pricks today.
You could say that. You could
That's a
say
setup,
that.
lady, but I'm
It's
not
a
gonna
real
touch
sausage fest here. That's for sure.
Right? It's okay. I've got Lost Girl Hikes, so we're okay.
There you go.
that one. A lot of pricks around it today, huh? What's
That's
your
okay.
what's your
I can
occupation?
stand up for
man?
myself just fine.
Yeah, we've seen that, all 4 feet of you.
I'm 5'2". Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you think 6 foot. I like it.
Well, on the inside, yeah.
You know I'm busting your balls, right, Darcy?
I stand tall. It's okay.
There you go. Just messing with you. Oh, View Chaser is here. Danny
I know.
from Jersey, Nueva Jersey.
Hey, View Chaser, how are you, Danny?
Carlos, you above everybody else should know how to pronounce that.
Oh.
It's New Jersey.
New Jersey, man.
New Jersey.
15 minutes away. I'd be right there.
Yep, New Jersey. When
I'm gonna-
when I was in the Army, I got out of basic training at Fort Dix, New Jersey, at a Puerto Rican drill sergeant was reading out the assignments for everybody, and a lot of guys were going to Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. Fort Monmouth, New Jersey.
Uh-oh. Now he's just showing off.
Well, that's okay. That's what we're supposed to do.
That's what we're here for.
I know, right? Well, there's so many other things he can do too. He just won't show you.
Well, some of those things we're not interested in really seeing.
I did not specify.
Ooh, almost a headshot.
I did not specify.
You know he's into the drumming thing going on now.
Oh, he does. He plays tin whistle and all the
Tin whistle?
little Irish wheels. He plays.
Oh.
Well, I'm
amazing.
thinking somebody here plays the spoons, too.
You do. Don't you
Not
play the
well.
spoons, Ed?
No, well, Ed. Mark always makes fun of me because I come from such a small town in Ontario that he thinks I got a banjo at birth, you know? Like I've never been off the farm, right?
What's the biggest city you visited?
Probably Vancouver and maybe Toronto. I'm not big on traveling. I've never even been on a commercial flight of any sort.
Oh,
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He was trying to go through the chair, I think.
yeah.
I like road trips. I never liked flying commercial.
I love driving. Like, I'm all for driving. And, you know, exploring and going places. I'm just, I've never had the opportunity to really fly anywhere. We had our first kid so young that we really didn't have time.
Priorities
After-
change.
Right.
After flying in small planes, the jet flights, they just scared the hell out of me. I'm like, does this pilot know what he's doing?
Oh, stop it, Ed. Such.
I was like 38 by the time I took my first flight on any kind of plane, and it was a tiny little 6-seater float plane. So,
Most of the pilot, the only thing he does is take off and land. The computer does the rest, Ed.
I know, but then we saw what happened with that Boeing whatever. Where
Everything crashes. I mean, we see what happens with cars and trucks, and everything crashes and breaks. I mean, you know, has accidents.
I don't mean to be saying anything, Carlos, because I know you do have an up and coming air trip.
Oh no, I'm not even caring about that. I mean, if I gotta go, I gotta go. I know I'm gonna have time to stay.
Chances are you'll make it, Carlos.
I think so.
Chances are.
Chances are.
And your odds are better than flipping a coin, Carlos.
Ed, this
Your
is
odds are
Well,
better
tell
than
him, throwing by.
Ed,
your odds are better than driving, Carlos. in
Ed,
an
this is the
airplane.
difference. I'll be in Florida hanging out with these guys, and you'll be home because you're worried about flying. So I'd rather take the chance and live life than stay home and worry. In my humble opinion. So get your ass over there. No excuse. Ed, call up a cab company now and ask them how much they charge you to go to Mitch's address.
That's that'd be way too expensive. You rent a car for a lot less money than that.
Absolutely.
So then rent a car, Ed.
It's
I
like,
I put money in your account. You gonna rent a car? Yes or no? Let's not talk for a second. Yes? No?
no.
I see. So it's not a matter of funds. He just doesn't want. Oh, nice view. Just doesn't want to go.
Yeah,
Nice
because
view.
the rental car places want a credrit card.
You have an ATM card.
Yeah,
as good.
but if you ain't got
That's
no
as
money
good.
on it, what difference does it make?
Well, I told you we put money on it. They don't know how much money you have on it. That looks cool.
That's true. I mean, you can see the Bay of Georgia or whatever that is out there.
Bay of Pigs.
The long part is the Strait of Georgia, and that inlet that's there that you see in the photo off to the left, where it kind of has a little inlet. That's called Sergeants Bay Provincial Park.
Well, listen, kid, if you're in Georgia, you're just one state away from Florida. Come on down next week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a different Georgia, huh?
Vancouver. Oh, British
Yeah, it's hell and gone from the Georgia you know about. Mitch.
Uh-oh.
I know there's a Georgia over in Russia. There's a Georgia over in Russia too.
I think that's why they call it the Georgia Strait, because on the other side of British Columbia is frickin' Russia.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it'd be a little more than just like a few-hour road trip to drive to Florida from where you
Yeah,
forget it.
British Columbia.
Oh, for us, it would be even in Ontario. I remember going to Florida as a kid down to the southern part, and it would still take us like a couple days to get all the way down there.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a long trip. It's a long trip.
And now we're in British Columbia, which is another 5 days driving across Canada. So
Wow.
it's on the exact opposite end of the north, basically.
Wow.
Ed, how about taking a bus? Michael Blade asked.
The routes I've checked lately with a bus, unfortunately, they go through like Orlando first. It's twice the amount of time it would take if you drove.
How about a train, Amtrak?
I don't know. I looked at Amtrak. I don't know what Amtrak is.
Okay, I think you said he's got one more battery.
To
Sounds
fly.
like a plan.
Yeah.
Why, you fool?
Oh, I'll be right back. Oy.
You know, I used to do that in my old days, bum, Polly. But it's been a long time since I tried to hitchhike.
Yeah.
I like the commercial. I can't remember what commercial it is, but there's a guy out there hitchhiking and he goes too close to the road. A car comes by and whacks his hand. And he's like, looks like your career as a hand model is over.
What's funny?
And everybody's telling you how to get down here. You get Ubers, Greyhound buses, everything.
I'll check it out. Just
shame-
some
it's a shame
legs,
we-
yeah,
we-
right, Polly.
I mean, here we all get together on YouTube, and you know we're spread all over the world, and we're all together instantaneously. It's a shame we can't somehow just dump into our computer screens.
I need one of those transporters is what I
That's
need.
it. I'm telling you. I mean, here we
Yeah,
are.
you need a
look at us.
teleporter.
We're up in British Columbia, flying around.
I know.
Right
We're in
now.
Half
It's
Moon Bay,
amazing.
British
It's
Columbia.
amazing. It's amazing. It just blows my mind.
The only way we're getting out of here is by ferry. And the ferry is like about 45 minutes long, the ferry ride to Vancouver. So we're very isolated up here. It's only about 2,500 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of them are family?
None of them.
Correct.
None of my family are here at all.
There's
No,
that
not your
banjo.
family,
There's
I
that
mean.
banjo thing again, Carlos.
Yeah, I know, right? You leave
Yeah.
my banjo out of this.
When your
Yeah,
family
we
tree
got
looks
a
like a straight line,
Road,
you may
the road
be a
company from
redneck.
we got the road company from Deliverance here.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh.
time to mow the grass there, Mark.
He's all right.
Hey, the grass looks nice and green for being
Sure
in the
does.
wintertime.
They get
Well,
the
I
pineapple
think it's
express.
10 degrees already.
Celsius.
Yeah, that Celsius screws with us Fahrenheit people.
Yeah, it does.
Here, though, that's not bad considering it's Canada, right? You think we should be covered in snow, and
Yeah.
we're not.
Hey, Copper State.
Aerials.
Oh, Mike Kelly. How you doing, Mike?
Have you ever heard that saying, never trust anybody with two first names?
No, I never heard that.
Never heard that? Oops.
Oh, nice working the power lines, Mike. I'm Mark. Not that you can hear me.
I'll go back and watch it.
That's some good flying for a little tiny hawk.
The freestyle. It's fun. I'm bringing that too. Uh-oh.
Probably for you. Here we are.
Made it. Ed's flying. Ed, do you have anything to fly by?
All right,
Yeah.
Mark's going to be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything to fly, Ed?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Nice. Cool. Moby?
No, I'm putting the tiny hawk up.
Oh, good.
It's got a little repair work to do now.
Yeah, well, I've had repair work to do. I just have more now than I used to have.
Michael Blade, we got to hang out. Make sure that we contact.
Oh, yeah, we're all going to hang out. Hey, Mitch, can you bind 2 radios to the same receiver? No. I say no. TBS has come up with a way to clone those things, but
The
basically,
Tango,
no.
right?
Yeah. Basically, you can bind multiple receivers to the same transmitter, but each receiver has to have can only bind to one transmitter.
Edward
Every
is
turn.
flying. Edward, single. Oh, you are solo screen. Are you solo screen?
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to lurk here for a second.
Stop
Okay.
threatening us.
He is big,
Okay.
half screen, which is good because then we get to be seen.
All right, let's look at this flight as he dissects the Spanish moss over the northwest southeast
Best
corner.
flying I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
You know, y'all stop it.
All right, let's see
I
as
mean-
he gains some. Look at that beautiful skyline.
I mean,
Smooth,
wow. I mean,
flush.
just wow. Look
Amazing.
at that. Yeah.
Oh, look how graceful he got out of that one. Ed, you're amazing. What have you been doing? What are you eating? No comment.
All right, let's see if y'all can see Alfredo.
Oh, the cat.
See that orange blob down there is Alfred.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that.
That went by so fast. Holy moly.
You got no shortage of wires there, Ed.
I made the cat run. Why he thinks he's safer up here by me, I have no idea.
Oh, I don't think I can show my bags. They're freaking big. It's too heavy. Ed, you're amazing though. You fly. What is going on with you? Have you been using a liftoff or Velocidrome?
No, I have not.
Are you in love? Are you like more relaxed? Something happening?
Whoa!
Yeah, but
Right.
no El Kabong. That, yeah.
Uh-oh. Here's the wobble. There you go.
Well, battery was done anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
time to land.
Yeah.
You planned it, didn't you? Just like that, Ed.
Well, I wouldn't say it was exactly planned, but it was timed well. Let's just put it that way.
EBR is saying goodnight, Ed. It's time for Betty Butt time.
Good night, Erwin.
Good night, Erwin, and I'm going to say goodbye to all you guys too.
You out here?
Yeah, I'm going to go get a little dinner.
Thanks for coming in, Mitch.
Oh, you know, always
Later,
enjoy
Mitch.
seeing
Have a
you
good one.
guys.
Oh,
Take care.
Mark is here.
Take
Good.
care, Mark, and
I look
Who
forward
else?
to seeing your footage from the gathering.
oh yeah, it'll be primarily Carlos flying because it sounds like that's going to monopolize every minute of what we're going to do now.
No. I can go through packs really quickly, trust me.
Right on. Well, have a good one, Mitch.
Okay, say goodbye to the monkey.
2 or 3 hours,
Later, monkey.
I can go through 25 packs easy.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm kind of lurking. I have an extra battery. I have one more battery to fly, and then I got 5-inch batteries.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. That could be interesting.
Yeah,
Monkey.
I've been hitting things with the little one today, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fly the 5-inch. I don't know. We'll see.
Even the
Just
monkey.
a sec. I'll be back.
All right. All right, Ed, it's me and you. If you leave this microphone, let me know. Or if you can't hear me, I mean, rather.
I hear you fine right now.
Yeah. Are you putting another battery in?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Got 19 people waiting for you, Mr. Edward. Nice crowd to watch you fly.
Yeah, okay.
Tiny Hawk still, right? Yeah, okay. What happened to Bob? He just wanted to take a break?
I don't know what happened to Bob.
Maybe he got distracted with Sparky.
Maybe the girl in the basement started making too much noise.
You know, you got a point there.
I just call him like I see him.
He's coming back, Bob said.
Oh, that did not go well.
You hit something. You have a turtle on that?
No.
Is that a low That's a low battery, right?
On the radio, yeah.
Okay. Drone Bum, that's not true. Give me a break. You got days off for the snow. Got like 3 or 4 days off in a row. What's complaining about? Anyway, you gonna go find that bad boy? You know where it is, kind of? Ed? Hello? Lost Girl Hikes, you're gonna be saying that a lot. Oops. I can't see that. Ed, do solo screen, buddy. Solo screen.
So the cat is huddling under the workbench now.
It's doing like Sparky with Bob. Solo screen.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Frick. Thanks for the reminder. I don't know why I said that.
Because it's just your nature. Make it good there, bud. You have any batteries for that, Ed? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back off a little bit. Gentle. Nice. I like that sound. Sounds like something out of Star Trek.
It does sound like that, doesn't it?
This is Ed Still Flying, Lost Girl. You know,
If
it's
you
hard
can
to
call it that.
Easy. You know where it is, right?
Yeah, it's right by the truck.
Okay. You have more double A's?
Yeah, I do. I always try and make sure that I have plenty of those. Because the radio, it'll actually fly for a while with it making that noise.
Right.
But it's irritating as crap. It's like one of the most irritating. They probably made it that way on purpose.
And there he is. What's up,
Yeah, Sparky was a little wound up.
Who, the doggy?
Yeah.
Needed to get some exercise outside or something?
Well, even then, Harry was wound up.
No, take him outside, run him around so he gets tired. Does he chase balls?
That was part of it. That was
Yeah.
part of it. And I'm training him.
Cool. You chaser, Danny, that sound is a low battery on his transmitter saying, put batteries in me soon. Unlimited vertical. Unlimited vertical is here. John, right?
Third man.
Solo screen, Ed. Oh, never mind. Looks like Drone Bum's thumb hit the 9 instead of the O.
You guys looked like you were having fun over there today.
Oh, we were.
Oh, John from Unlimited here. Hi, John.
Drone Bum got to meet my mother, too.
Yeah, John put out a nice video today, actually.
Yes, he did.
I think he put out another one, actually. I think he has another one out.
Oh, I seen the one. That was it. That,
Well, what he
360
told me was he had another one rendering. And then I saw it was up.
Lost Girl Hikes is saying hello to you, Bob.
Hello, Lost Girl.
Well, regular
She's about
size.
to try.
Who's buying pizza?
I got a funny story about a lost girl in the woods, but I'm not going to tell it.
Yeah, that's probably wise, Bob. Nothing here to incriminate you. Time to remove some batteries. I need to just go ahead and get a LiPo for this radio or something, because this battery tray is getting to be more and more of a pain in the butt.
I'll tell you, lipos don't last as long, but they're cheaper.
Well, I'll tell you this, Bob, and this is the way I've looked at it, is that the thing is, even though the radio starts making this really annoying noise when it detects the battery's getting low, it doesn't just all of a sudden drop out. And
Doesn't
I've
it
seen
hurt your,
LiPos that do that.
yeah, but doesn't it bother your RSSI a little bit?
I don't know. I haven't studied it enough to know that.
I would
Did you just
pay
hear that?
attention. I would pay attention.
I don't know.
Because I think mine used to get a little more shaky when the batteries were lower.
Well, I'm plenty shaky as it is already, but
That
Well,
ain't
thank
no
you, girl. And I'll be sure to check back.
She subscribed to you.
That's what she said. Yeah, I'll look back.
Bob has fun flights to watch and a cute little doggy named Sparky. Was it windy by you today, Bob?
Yeah, not as bad as yesterday. When Ed first mentioned this, I went and looked, and it wasn't bad.
Right.
Then it was like half hour later, I looked, and yeah, I can't fly in this.
It was tricky.
I even charged up some packs and stuff.
Okay, it'll be 18.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Excuse me.
Nope, they're just talking about the drunk guy on the left.
Well, that would be you today. Oh, no. Ed's on top, too. Be right back.
The drunk guy on the left. Which one?
Is Christian getting milk? All right.
Yeah, John, I decided rather than a GoPro or something expensive, I'm going to try this Run Cam 2. I just got to figure a way out to mount it. I took it for a test in the car. And the video's pretty nice.
Alrighty, I'm back, Bob. Ordering some pizza for tonight.
Pizza.
Got some Afghan food for me and Paul today. I even made
How
a
was
breakfast.
that?
Oh, it was good. Chicken, rice, and salad. Oh my gosh, with this white sauce. He put hot sauce on his. It's crazy. Too hot.
Wasn't his stomach bothering him before?
Well, it cleared up, I guess, unless he'll be there again tonight. Trunk guy on the left. Oh, yeah.
Fresh batteries in the radio. Radio is good to go.
But now that radio is going to be good to go for quite a while on those those.
Yeah, it does good, man.
Like I said, the lipos burn down faster, but they're just cheaper. They're a pain in the ass to plug in, though.
I saw that, Paul. He corrected it with the wrong word. That's good.
Oh, it's Saturday night. I wonder what Birdman's drinking tonight.
Another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody.
Lost Girl is
except for
drinking.
my YouTube family.
Oh, man. The YouTube family that you don't want to come visit in Florida.
I'm going to click it, and John, I'm going to click it and save it for later, probably. All right, that was on a wing. I imagine they mount great on wings.
Oh, is Angie Lost Girl same person? I guess so, yeah. Oh, I see now, said the blind man, listening to the radio with his deaf daughter. Anyway.
Yeah, and the blind couldn't wait to see it.
Hey, Ed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are going to fly again? Don't forget the big screen thing. Mark should be coming back to join you in a little bit.
Mark's still got daylight.
Yep.
All right, I'll do that, John. I'm going to watch Ed first. That was loud even here. Oh, the sun's going down. Look at that. Nice.
Don't go in there, Ed. Be careful. Looks nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. It's a shame that motor broke. Who do you think it was? The camper?
When he hit the, when he went up, he hit something. Right away. You could tell right away.
Because he hit the camper right before that, though, right?
He hit something.
I should have had my head turned the other way. I got bad signal and I lost it. I don't know what y'all signal was like.
It wasn't the best, but we're kind of used to that. We assume it's the SkyDroid.
I don't know. Sometimes I get better reception off the SkyDroid than I do with my goggles.
You know where it is, Ed?
Kind of, sort of.
It's to the left of that trailer. And here we go, searching. He'll find it. He always finds it.
Oh no, Ed lose it?
Well, he dropped it. I don't know about the lost part yet. Give him time.
No, man, he's pretty good with that Tiny Hawk. He finds that pretty
Lately,
good.
he's been finding stuff pretty quick, actually.
Oh, Birdman wants a drink. Oh, usually you're watching us and drinking.
He wants a drink, go buy one. You just worked all that Saturdays. You complaining about it? You should have loads of
Go
money.
buy one, you bum.
How could you forget to get some? Oh man, that's amateur right there.
He can what do you call it? Order it.
There we go.
For sure. He found it.
Yeah.
Bob, you have flown the you have
I got the
flown,
Runcam 3S Unlimited. Sorry.
that's right. Bob, you
we're
have
talking about
flown the
cams.
Nazgul, right?
Yeah, I have, but just not much.
And do you have another 5-inch other than that?
No, just the Nasco.
Okay.
And I have the Arrow 3, which I like. I like that Arrow. The 3-inch seems to be a nice size.
It is a good size. Runcam. There you go. Is that the $99 one?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it supposedly works well.
I like it. I like it. The
Oh, that's
battery life
true.
is great.
No, I got the oh, Ed's flying. Never mind.
Runcam 2, right on. Those things are cool too. We used to use those in paintball. Guys would put them on the side of their paintball masks.
They come with a mount for the guns.
You know,
Airsoft.
do they? Right on. Cool.
Airsoft, right?
Nice, Ed. Watch the other wire going up.
Oh.
Well, they do call electricians wire jockeys, so
Nice flying, Ed.
That's right. Milk is good for you.
Sparky.
Don't hate on milk. Build strong bones.
Hi.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Double gap.
Double gap. Punch buggy.
Did you put antiseptic?
Got a naked GoPro. I like mine dressed. Your battery's low, Ed. Why don't you just bring it back?
Fly to the birds.
Watch the drifting.
yeah, I
Got
thought I
it.
was
It's
going to
Inception
drift
mouse.
right on that stupid
Yep.
tree.
Yep. You got it. Perfect.
Well, upside down, but
That's all right. It's
It'll
on
work.
the thing. It's on the hood. You can
Back
order liquor. I think you
again.
can. You can order everything. I mean, call the right people. You can order drugs. Yeah, they'll come to your door.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get
The
through
government
the,
delivers it in BC.
Really?
You can't get through the
Yeah,
mail.
the online
You
stores
can't?
by the province.
Accordingly, not because you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. You're also
The,
not allowed
the
to
post
walk.
office.
Wow, 40 minutes to the store. I guess that could be good.
But I'm sure you could probably call up like Uber and they'll bring it to you.
I used to order pizza, and if I ran out of cigarettes, I'd tell the guy, dude, can you pick me up a pack of cigarettes? He'd go and pick them up. Give him a few dollars.
Right on.
Yeah.
Or you give him a little extra. I mean, I've had a neighbor ask him to buy a 6-pack of beer, and he went and bought the beer because, you know, it's going to get reimbursed. So, yeah, you can do all that stuff. For money, people will do all kinds of stuff.
Over there. New charging cord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
see?
got 2 Canadians here today, don't we?
Oh, Ontario.
Who's the
that's
other one?
Yours to abandon.
Who's the other Canadian?
Later,
Yeah,
Jay.
Unlimited.
Oh, he's Canadian? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how I'm going to charge my vape.
Those guys, they have problems getting batteries.
Rescue.
Take care, Eugene.
Take it easy, Eugene.
Bye, Eugene.
See you, Eugene.
You guys are
We're pricks. You call them Eugene. We're pricks.
Pro tip, if you're a vapor and you have one of these Happy Model things, right?
Yeah.
If you got one of these and you got like your vaping cable, just plug it in. You can like charge your vape on the go in a boat, whatever, from your 4-cell.
Oh. Interesting.
I wonder if Unlimited has
Uh-oh.
Bailey still.
Good job, Ed.
Because he's got that Sky Droid down the way.
Him also?
Cool.
Ooh, nice sun.
Little blue around it. Look at that dive, the smoothness. The
Yeah, he seems to have a little flow
He's
today.
having a
don't he?
lot of flow today.
Nice,
Smooth.
The video
Pitching into
he
it.
put out today had flow in it too, I think.
I haven't seen that yet.
He's pitching into his
But I
turns. It's
think
good.
I've probably seen it. Or have seen it. Uh-oh. Ooh, close. All right, Ed, let's see a nice gappers.
Yeah, right on, right along the roof.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Nice
Thanks,
gap.
Carlos.
You're welcome, Prickett. I'm just kidding. Darcy.
Well,
Don't get mad at me, Mark. I'm just messing with her.
I know.
Don't worry, I think Darcy can take care of herself with you.
I think you're right. That is flying well tonight. Yep.
I think she cries about you less than other people we know.
Oh, that's for sure. People don't understand me, Mark. I'm just a soul who's misunderstood. That's a song.
No, I get that. I get that.
Santa Esmeralda song.
Yeah, he's flying good today, John.
Very good.
Did he switch out the battery in his radio?
Yep.
Yeah, right on. I was reading the chat here.
It's getting dark here.
We noticed. You want to let you want to let Mark fly? He's ready whenever you're ready.
Absolutely. Go for it, Mark.
Yeah, I'm on that. Sec. I have one pack left, and it's my puffy pack.
That's all right.
Oh, then beat the hell out of it.
Here comes the puffy pack. I'm just gonna switch this over now.
Puppy pack.
It's puffy
You have
pack.
a name for it, do you? It's a puppy pack.
It's the puppy pack. It's a new dance. It's sweeping the nation.
It sounds
the
kind of
puppy pack.
catchy. You have to do a drum thingy for it.
Yeah, I could. My neighbors love me. They love me. They love my drums so much.
Thanks, John. He said he's seen improvement in you guys.
No, I haven't told them about that yet.
Yep.
It's all
David,
about
I
the
just been
pack,
getting
man.
lucky.
Okay, so we got the bird set up. I got goggles about to go on my head. Ooh, can't forget the really dorky lanyard.
Once summertime comes, John, you're going to be out there. You
Hey,
were ripping it in that flight today.
Okay, puffy
You had
pack.
good speed.
Yeah.
Bob, you don't use a lanyard, right?
No, but I think I'm going to start
Why?
because you know how I'm trying to fly acro in the house.
Right.
If I can get relaxed and not hold that radio too tight,
I
it
barely
can help a lot.
Gotcha. Do you
Not
rest it on
only that,
you rest it on your lap?
do one or two sips
Huh?
of it.
Do you rest it on your lap?
Yes.
see, once again, I mean, again, shit happens, and with a lanyard, you're not going to drop it on the floor and break switches off.
That's what happened to me, and it didn't even fall so far. It only flew like 2 feet. I
That's
think it
all
hit
it
the
takes.
table.
It's just like a drone. I mean, you can have a bad crash and nothing seems to happen to it, and then you crash again, and it seems like it's nothing, and you break an arm or something. It's all about the angles, man. Angles can mess you up.
Yeah, but John, we all hit sometimes in 5 seconds. You know that. Something about the Radio Master is a good radio, I guess, but it's a little heavier and it just feels different. And I just have a hard time getting used to it. Because I think I did better with a white one.
The white Radio Master or something else?
Yeah, no, the Q7.
QX. Big screen on Mark Edward. There you go. You the man.
Oh, we'll see him rip now.
I was on it, Carlos, but I appreciate the reminder.
Just in case. Couldn't wait.
I can't make up the battery though.
I'm thinking it's a 2S. Poof batteries, you said.
Well, he says puffed. 7 point something. All right, it's 2S.
No, that's a nice.
Because he said it was puffy. I want to see how fast it drops. Ooh, someone's walking. Give him a buzz by.
Ooh, nice. That ditch is full of water. Stay out of that.
Battery's holding up good though. Nice. You guys like to play with those wires.
Hey, Lost Girl, the people that come here are a great bunch of people. And we all kind of love the outdoors because flying kind of has to do with the outdoors. So I encourage you to support anybody here, especially if you want to know more about flying drones.
FPV drones. In particular.
Well, we're not, you know.
No, I'm saying you
We're not.
said the learning part. The learning part.
Yeah.
That's all I'm referring to.
He's asking where he's flying. I think it might be the Tiny Hawk Freestyle, isn't it?
He is a Freestyle 2. 200 milliwatt camera. That's the way you should be flying it, Birdman. Instead of playing with rates, just freaking fly the bitch. With the hands in front of you. You see how he's flying with hands in front of him, by the way?
Yeah. I still trip out about it. He had one guy walk up on him, you know. He had it in his videos. And Birdman's got his radio behind his back. And the guy might have got turned on the hobby, except he saw Birdman flying with his radio behind his back. It was like, wait a minute, I can't do that. What? Unlimited because you never felt the desire to fly it? That was all right, Mark. There's nothing wrong with that other than the unintentional landing.
No, good flight, but he can't hear us.
Darcy will relay it when he comes in.
It's okay.
DJI
Well, sometimes
drone.
people will take earbuds out there, I think, Darcy, but I don't think he does.
Usually it's a little more graceful, but that was the really bad battery pack, right? So
That has nothing to do with the battery,
he
lady.
was
No,
getting
man,
the
I
worst
wish-
batteries for last.
Nothing to do with the battery pack, lady. I'm
I
sorry.
wish I could fly that graceful and fast.
Such a prick.
I'm just saying. You want me to lie to the girl? I'm-
There you go. That's all on the
She's
facts.
just making excuses for her partner. There's nothing wrong with that.
You guys messing with my wife?
no, she's saying that
I'm a real nice guy, you know.
you were flying a little wonky. You were flying a little wonky, and she said it was because of the puff batteries. And I said, no, that's not the reason.
What?
She said it, not me, the wonky part.
All right.
Just for the record. 5-inch going up next?
I got more than that. No. What? No, man, it's cold.
Oh, okay.
No, not right now. That is my last battery for the Tiny Hawk.
Freestyle. Yep.
Yeah. Suck.
That was a good flight.
That was fun. That was the puffy battery. I was having trouble getting power out of it at the end. And then I ditched her. And I was like, yeah, that's a flight. Good. It's a little warm. It's puffier now for the two of them. Time is it?
It's getting late. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm
That's-
fucking tired.
We ordering pizza? Oh, we're ordering pizza.
We are
Yeah.
too. Yes.
You ordering pizza? Nice.
Do they have to come by ferry?
No,
No.
no, no.
You imagine?
The ferry. Actually, you should look on Google Earth where we are. You see, there's like, who is it? 2,900 people that live along the coast.
500 people.
Or anywhere between 25 and 2,900 people that live on the coast all the time, all year long. And there's like little towns. There's like, we're in Half Moon Bay. I head south a little bit, and then there's Sechelt. And Sechelt is a little bit bigger. They've got like a couple apartment buildings, and like there's like a Canadian Tire there, and you know, there's stuff there. It's a little bit more of a town. We have 2 general stores in my town. That's it.
If you wanted to go to something like
So
a
there's
Home
2
Depot,
pizzerias there.
any Home Depot kind of store?
Rona.
Rona?
Yeah. Oh, and Gibson Building Supplies. That's
Unlimited
like
Vertical wants to know what the temperature is.
I don't know. It's chilly today, but it was like 8, I think, 8C.
So I mean, Unlimited has snow laying all over his place.
Yeah. He's in
That
Ontario, right?
looked a lot better today, though.
I moved from Woodstock to here. And I'm from London. That's where I was
Woodstock, New York?
Woodstock, Ontario.
Oh.
Yeah. But pretty much just across the lake, almost.
Oh, really? From Woodstock, New York?
Just about, yeah. I mean, I'm from London, Ontario, which is south. It's in between Toronto and Detroit. Marcel Robert is Canadian too. Yeah, he is. Vancouver. I don't know where he's from though. I don't know if he's from Vancouver. Maybe he is. I don't know. It'd be cool to get together with Marcel. Hopefully I will this summer. That'd be rad.
Try and stay. Don't be going down the skateboard with him now. He'll kill you.
No, inline. All inline. I aggressive inline.
I've done inlines before. Been
Yeah.
years ago.
They're fun. They're fun, man.
They are fun.
Yeah. I got right into them, and then I saw them as a kid at the fair in London, Ontario, at the Western Fair, and they were just coming out, right, like at one of the Progress Building things, fair displays, and I was like, whoa, those are cool, and I had to have a pair, but they were like $500, and that was like in like 1984, right? So $500 in 1984 to buy you a huge TV, like, and a laser disc if you wanted one.
Actually, you know, in the early 80s is probably when I got mine. They called them rollerblades, but
Right on. Yeah. That's when they started
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with them, and it's
They're
great
awesome.
for your legs. It's great exercise.
Yeah. We played
Yeah.
we played hockey on them, like road
What?
hockey. Made road hockey way better.
I never tried that, but when I first got mine, I bought all these pads and shit, you know.
Right on.
And some way I was
Limited
skating in some neighborhood, and some lady goes, "What, are you practicing for hockey or something?" No,
No.
I know. I'm just trying to keep from breaking my wrist and stuff.
It's a good idea. It's a good
But I
idea.
mean, I ended up having a lot of fun with it once I learned how to stop. The stopping can be an issue.
Yep. Yeah.
But I learned that, you know, you can skate off and start running in the grass, and that's a great
You
way
can.
to slow down.
Yeah. Or throw your feet out in front once you slow up enough, and just take the grass stain on the back of the pants.
I don't know
I
why,
got
but
to
I
a point
can't.
though. I don't have a brake on my skates anymore. I took it off years ago. Actually, the skates that I bought didn't come with them. So because I
can't
learned how to
imagine.
ride ramps and stuff. And
Can't
that was,
imagine Ed playing hockey.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
goalie.
I had an iPad or one of those MP3 players for when I skated.
Right on, right on. It was
Oh, you
yeah.
threw a power roll?
Was
The
that?
boombox. With the,
Yeah.
with the skates. I think the only
An afro.
position Ed could play on the hockey field would be like a hockey stick, because he'd get slaughtered. The poor little guy. You kidding me?
Put him
That
in
would
net.
be dangerous.
Put him in net. Give him the big pads.
Yeah. Maybe a goalie, right?
Mask with flames on it. Boom. Done.
Can you imagine?
Whoa. Excuse me. Well, guys, I think I'm actually going to jet for now.
Me too. I'm tired. I have to lay down.
Yeah, I'm about ready to call the stream too.
Paul
It's
warmed
been
me out.
fun and got in some flying, wrecked
Can I
a
show
few
you-
birds, but
It was
well, I
fun.
only wrecked one actually.
Let me see if this shares real quick.
That was pretty
I would-
epic wreck, though.
I would like to say something that we lost a great member of the community yesterday, I guess it was, or the day before.
Rick
Rick Albert. So I rest in peace, Rick Albert. You're an awesome person, and
Moby 6 hanging out with Paulie.
Nice.
out the window.
Don't hit those walls. Fresh paint. It'd kill you.
This thing has pretty good range. It's a little, 25 milliwatts supposed to be? But check it out. I get caught in those trees and I pull it out. I'm freaking lucky. Betaflight.
Yeah, Rick was a great
weird.
fellow. Nice, Carlos.
It was one where me and Drone Bum, we crashed head on two really good ones by accident. All right, watch Ed. Pull this one
You and
out.
Drone Bum were jousting, weren't you?
Not today. Look.
Yeah.
Oh. Get out of there.
Oh, nice save.
Nice.
Kept it up.
I'm getting back to it either.
Messing with the bum.
Nice.
We had some pretty good flights together. We were trying to play follow the leader a few times, but I don't know where those are.
Right on. Well, gentlemen,
take care,
Well,
bud.
Mark, thanks for flying.
have a good one.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I'll be on again anytime, whatever.
It's
Bye,
always a
Darcy.
pleasure to
Keep
have
smiling.
you.
Bye, guys.
See
Adios.
ya, Dorothy.
Bye,
Bye.
Darcy. Freaking Ed.
Freaking Ed. All right, fellas. Well, I guess I'll end this. I appreciate y'all being here. Hello to everybody. Unlimited Vertical, Drone Bum, Michael McReynolds, many others. Mitch, old guy on a drone. There's a lot of the people. My Carlos, if you can remember some.
Minnesota Paul was here.
That's right.
Eugene.
Yoo-hoo.
Patriot.
Patriot RC. Brad was here.
Lost Girl Hike.
That's right. What was her name? Angie. Miss Angie.
And
was
there
here.
were,
Mrs.
Angie, okay. I like that name. And there were
Angie.
others too. I just can't remember their names right now. Bass was here at some point, I think.
Oh, Bob
Yes, he
Casey
was.
was here, I
Bob
believe.
Casey, yes. Another great one to mention.
Oh, guys, I might not be back. I see like 2 cop cars out there.
You might not be back.
Are they
What-
looking in the camper?
What did you do?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Damn.
It makes you wonder.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop you.
That's okay. I was
Makes you
pretty much
wonder.
done. You know, so you know, I got a bunch of crap to move back inside. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
who knows? Tomorrow is another day. Hey, Lewis, thanks for being here. I did not mention you. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, Rick.
Well, he's a troll. He doesn't count.
Pleasure to have you in here, Angie. Really is.
You think you could tell she's from Texas? Y'all take care now. What was the name of that? Beverly Hillbillies? Y'all come back now here.
Yeah, well, that's just good old Southern folk right there.
Works for me.
Good old Southern folk.
Works for me.
You know, you people up north, I know you have your own ways, but there ain't nothing like the South.
Okay, I can live with that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, depending upon how you look at it.
Yeah, you said it. I'm just agreeing.
I know, I hear you. Pretty funny.
There goes Paulie. We're supposed to be following.
Is he already out the window? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he
there he
is.
goes. And then you're right behind him. That's cool. That's very cool.
Trying to keep up. It was windy out there too. There was a few times where it's like, Paul, I can't wait.
Like, where the hell are you, Paul?
Well, that too. Oh, he just flew by. I'm gonna catch up. There was one time where he was trying to fly in through the back window, and guess what was in the way? Him.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Oh, and right through the leg. Nice. And out the other end. Awesome.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you get belly aches hanging out with Paul. There's one time he plugs in the bird as his goggles going. He goes, "It's not working. It's not working. Now what?" Oh, my controller isn't turned on. Just, funny stuff.
Really? Is radio wasn't on?
Yeah,
What a noob.
pretty much. There he is.
See, there's no way I'm playing with 500 feet either, prick. Stay out of my airspace.
You think that worked?
He was probably about 400 feet. His barometer was probably off. Because when you fly in a plane, when you take off, before you take off, you listen to the local radio from wherever you're taking off from, and they'll tell you what the atmospheric pressure is. And so you set the instruments on your altimeter of your airplane to match that.
You don't have to take the airplane and turn it on its nose and spin it around a few times like a DJI drone. None of that. Oops.
No, you don't have to do any of that.
Noobing it up. This is before lunch. Brought chairs up. There we go. Outside. Trying to see how far I can get away with. See how the wind's blowing you to the left? Like, whoa. Man. Horrible flight. All right, we don't want to see this anymore. Noob, as you would say. Let's check this one out. Flying with the bum.
Let's see, what's on Ed's boat? I thought it was a mermaid or something at first.
This is transmitter. There's this domestic dispute. Close the windows. Shots fired.
I don't know. There's possibly 3 cop cars and 1 fire truck. Or
No
possibly
ambulance?
the one cop car is a fire chief. I can't see.
No ambulance?
No. Well, maybe.
Could be a gas leak.
No. There might be a gas leak or something.
Yep.
God, wrote it down.
All right.
That's a little bit of the battle. All right, we're down to 10. Almost 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Time to say goodnight, folks.
You want to share that last little thing? Go ahead and do
Let's
that.
do it. I'm not
Oh, there is an ambulance.
So we'll leave you with a closing flight. Who is this? Is this you, Carlos?
Yeah. Noobing.
So this is Carlos flying with Drone Bum, which you could just see there to the right.
Flying with the wind is tricky.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, four. We got the whole fucking squad here.
Who?
The police
We got
squad.
the whole fucking police squad here. Fire trucks, ambulance.
As long as they're not at your house, Bob.
Yikes.
No, they're putting someone in the ambulance, I think. They're mostly standing around talking.
Well, that's what they do. Do they got donuts?
No,
How do you know?
I'd see the box.
You'd see the box. Okay. Nice, smooth flying. Look at that smooth flying.
Try to hit the bum. Is this
If
where I
you
land
were
on?
trying to hit the bum, you could done
I
hit.
think I landed on his gut this flight, maybe. I don't know. Looked like a nice soft pad. Uh-oh. No, this is where I blew it.
Oh, hey, you know what? I got that new run cam.
All right, that's enough. Time for my butt and my back to be horizontal, baby.
All right, fellas. Hey, thanks again, everybody that was here. Thanks,
It was
Bob,
fun. Keep smiling.
Carlos,
Enjoy life.
everybody. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow.
Bye.